the Twitch channel?
Poundtown Media.
Twitch.tv/Poundtown Media.
Yeah, are you Twitter?
I'm just 72.
Yeah. Are you twitting? Tweeting?
I will be posting it also.
You know what? I remember, so we were at Best Buy.
Yep.
The very first part, I think it would have been 2007-ish. I remember they went full on. They're like, hey, Twitter is a thing.
Right.
You should totally get Twitter.
Everyone should have a Twitter.
Everyone should have a Twitter. And I was like, what the fuck is Twitter?
Yeah,
You know,
why do I need one of those fucking things?
So I got one.
Right.
Because Best Buy said it, and they're like, you need to add Best Buy, and you'll see all the Best Buy
deals.
It was
and all
Geek
that
Squad,
shit,
it was Geek Squad, whatever. So they're like first in the game, and I recently abandoned it after that. But I'm sure it was definitely interesting to see how that all worked. It's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's just like the way that Twitter worked back then is so funny to look at how it works now. The news part, that's why I use Twitter now. Like, I use it truly for, like, last night, good example. So I'm watching Raw.
Okay.
And I fall asleep watching Raw.
I heard there was a screw job?
Well, I wouldn't call it a screw job necessarily, but, Flair's birthday.
Yeah.
And the whole time, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the product. So, and probably not forever, right?
No.
So, Becky Lynch, she's a wrestler, real hot wrestler right now. She's on fire. They're basically making her female Stone Cold. And it works. Fine.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. She got the knee brace. Last night she got arrested. I mean, it's a whole thing. It's truly, literally a whole thing.
Nice.
So, they're planning this Ric Flair's birthday party. Now, Charlotte Flair is screwing over Becky Lynch, blah, blah, blah. So, it's in the cards that Becky Lynch is going to come out and probably fucking kill Ric Flair or something.
Yeah.
So, Ric Flair's birthday party happens. Superfly Snuka's there. You know, I mean, everyone.
There was a lot of people at that party.
Sting was there.
I saw the Instagram
Yep.
of it.
I mean, everyone, anyone is at this party. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I passed out and I woke up and I'm like, fuck! So I pull up on Twitter and I'm just refreshing as fast as I can and trying to find out what the fuck happened. Because I can get instantaneous news from Twitter.
It is.
And so, like, it went from, hey, there's this really quaint thing you can type 140 characters and say stupid shit, to, like, literal live news from mass shootings to Batista beating up Ric Flair last night on Monday Night Raw.
So Batista's back.
So Batista's back. The rumor right now on the dirt sheets is that it's going to be Batista and Triple H at Mania again. So we'll see.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, the thing about that is at least they're not splitting them apart and making Batista go against the full timer and maybe beating the full timer. They're both part timers. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, you know what WrestleMania is just.
It's everything.
It's not the show.
It's
yes, she'll have her main stuff or whatever, but you want to have
right.
And Triple H, the consummate professional, is I mean, the guys. I met him. Yeah. Well, I went on Opie and Anthony.
Oh, okay.
When they were still a thing. So,
yeah.
So how long ago this was? They've been disbanded for a while. But we went to New York and got a chance, and they're like, oh, you know, we sat. They had essentially benches.
Sure.
That you could go and you could watch the Opie and Anthony show.
Right,
so I got
right.
Jimmy and Opie and Anthony.
The whole gang.
Yeah, and they had Triple H on. And Stephanie was there too, because, yeah. And,
did he want to be called Triple H or did he want to be called Paul?
They went by Triple H.
Okay, sure.
He was still not the head.
He was not part-time yet.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I mean, he was representing and as WWE and everything like that, Hunter,
right.
You know, and everything like that.
Yep.
But it's so weird because, and you know this in here.
Yeah. Right.
No idea. I'm a fairly large person, and so I go and
yes.
But I'm
partial
tall.
Giants.
I'm taller than he is.
Oh.
But that dude is a goddamn door. Yeah. Like he is all of a door. It is.
He is the full brick shithouse. You are just the shithouse.
He's the whitest fucking guy I've ever met, ever. Like I was just, and he's in a suit, and it's just the suit is just like quivering on him. I'm like, God,
it's ready to be ripped apart.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is, you know.
It sounds like you might have been slightly turned on.
I was, a little chub.
I mean, why wouldn't you be? Triple fucking H.
So we had that, you know, and I've actually had a very good opportunity to meet a lot of wrestlers in my lifetime. I've met Hacksaw.
Oh, good.
And oh God, his hands are so big.
Yeah, I mean that man. If that man slapped you, it would hurt like a bitch.
He could slap me from like 15 feet away. So big. It is seriously, it's ridiculous. So I met him. We just did the Jake the Snake.
Oh yeah.
A little while back. He's an interesting guy. Is not right for today's society.
Sure.
And his views. But whatever.
He's from an older era.
He's definitely from an older area.
Yep.
So that one is interesting.
He also skipped a few decades from all the drugs.
Yes. So his storytelling was pretty good, though.
That would have been
Totally,
cool. Oh yeah, God, that'd be a great one to meet.
I met AJ Styles.
Yeah, the phenomenal one.
And that was the one that surprised me the most. Because all the other guys, I met Al Snow.
Oh, Head.
But yeah, when I met him, it was actually at a indie show in Omaha. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the local shows.
Back, years and years and years ago, there was we worked with somebody, Mr. Wilkerson was really big into the local, the 3XW stuff. So I went to a couple of those shows.
The guys, one of the main guys I know now, one of the guys that used to wrestle there is actually, I'm pretty good friends with or whatever.
Sure.
So he was doing the circuit there, and he goes, "Do you want to go for that?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah,
fucking
whatever."
hey, why not?
So I'm in back, and it happened to be, it was Louisville versus Syracuse football. So, but I'm in the back, I'm in the green room,
right,
watching, and then all of a sudden I kind of
watching football.
I'm like, oh my god! And it was Lamar Jackson's come out party.
Oh sure.
So it was like him, it was when he was throwing 15,000 or whatever. You're just like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. And running it was like playing Randall Cunningham in Super Cunningham. It was like
right.
It's like you do everything.
Unstoppable.
He's the fastest guy. And he throws.
This guy will never be sitting behind Joe Flacco.
Exactly. There's no chance. And then put him in the game and just make him run. Yeah. So I'm watching, whatever, and I'm like, oh, this is really, and it was a good game.
Right.
Syracuse is obviously better. It's Clemson.
Yeah, I was gonna say Syracuse wouldn't have worked. Clemson.
Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson. Okay.
I think it was, so out of nowhere, I look over to my left, and there's, hey, look, Sal still, and he is yoked.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yoked
he was.
to the gills. That dude, did you take your vitamins? Oh, you mean steroids? Yes.
Sure did.
Yes, I took all of my vitamins.
I have all of them right here in my pocket, actually. Would you like one?
Yeah, it's like, it's a Pez dispenser. Is that Hello Kitty?
Sir, I'm not sure that's what you should be carrying.
You don't make fun. You know what you don't do to Allison? Don't say shit.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you don't.
I was like, oh, Mr. Snow. I assume
Mr. Snow.
Yeah.
Not the informer.
No.
Only Al Snow gets Mr. Snow.
I get Mr. Snow.
Oh, that's fine.
I get it. You got it.
Mr. Al, Mr. Head?
No.
Did he have Head with him? Or was...
No, because and I wasn't there as a wrestler. You could tell I wasn't there as a wrestler. I was there.
You could have pretended.
I was just as big as I was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I could have, and actually, it was funny because I came out as a manager.
Okay.
Yeah, Louis like, hey, you want to come out?
Come on.
Yeah, cool. I'll come out.
Fucking A.
Whatever. But yeah, it's like Mr. Snow, I'm a big fan of your work and everything like that. And, I watched you guys watch. Oh, thanks. Whatever. Those guys are. It's really weird because they're just so. They're. Wrestling is a weird, and it's sports entertainment. It's a
sure.
Weird,
yes.
It's a weird industry because most of the guys had no type of fame before it, so they worked their way up to it, and therefore are very
humble.
Yes, extremely
humble. Very humble.
There was nothing that was given to them because if you start in the low ranks, nobody gets credit.
Yeah, nope, not at all.
You don't start off at the top. And yes, there's going to be guys that come into the thing that are pretty big. I think Lesnar. Lesnar's probably a really nice guy, and I'm not dare.
You know what? I would dare to say he is not a nice man. The way that he's talked in his interviews outside of that sport, I would like to presume he is a piece of shit.
Well,
but I would never say that to his face. Brock Lesnar, you're a great guy.
Yeah.
I would never.
All of a sudden, he has like, hey, you have one follower on Twitch.
Yeah, the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Paul Heyman. Yeah.
We're all fucked. Yes. Well. I'm gonna
a lot of R's.
I'm gonna delete this.
I wonder if Paul Heyman's tweets are just R, like G's
on.
It's
just spittle. It's just spittle. It's just that emoji of wetness. Is all it is every time.
I watched Rollerball the other night. I don't know why. I hated it.
That's a terrible idea.
It's bad.
It's a terrible idea.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look,
he had hair. A little bit.
It's not much more.
No, well, I mean, he really has like no ponytail now.
No,
he had a tiny ponytail.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That's a bad movie though. It's a real rough movie.
Yeah. Well, Chris Klein trying to get rid of that pretty boy image.
Just say Chris Klein, and you want to hear a Brock Lesnar noise.
And actually, the part that made me sad is Chris Klein, whatever.
Sure.
He's
Probably a fine gentleman.
Outside of the American Pie movies, I don't. Other than Rollerball, I don't know what he did.
Couldn't tell you.
No
Did it matter?
Yeah, no.
No, it didn't matter.
But I was really upset because I saw it and I was like, Jean Reno. you poor son
What
of
did
a
you
bitch.
do?
Like, come on,
Why
man.
would you make that? Why would you do it?
You did arguably the greatest movie in the history of movies.
And then you fucked it up.
You're doing Rollerball. You know, that's... it is...
I just don't know what else you can do from
there. It's like going from the Mona Lisa to a stick figure. Like, you were just like, what did you do?
Yeah,
you had the most amazing thing, and then you like, oh no, now I...
You had literally everything.
Like, oh man.
And you took it and went with nothing.
Yeah, it's
I mean, at least Chris Klein just went from being the big, tall dumbass to still a dumbass.
Yeah. Well, did you ever see Not Another Teen?
I did. Yes.
The guy who plays the Chris Klein character. I don't know what the kid's name is, whatever. Perfect. I was like, this is...
Spot on.
I was like, is that Chris Klein?
Yeah, it's the same character.
It's a smaller Chris Klein, isn't it?
It's the same guy. He just went off the steroids.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh my god, it's Chris Klein. All I could think was, like, you could not find, like, where do you go? You go, I need somebody that's exactly like Chris Klein.
I need Chris Klein, but with a C
it,
instead of a K.
But we can pay it scale.
Right. I can only pay.
Like, we don't have Chris Klein money. I can't imagine it was a lot.
Couldn't be a lot. Maybe by American Wedding it was a lot, but even then it could have been more than.
And Not Another Teen movie would have came around that same.
You're talking maybe $500,000.
Because didn't they do a reunion?
Yeah.
American reunion.
Yep, that was the thing.
I think that was the last one.
It was, yeah. I want to say. Yeah, I hope so. Listen.
But he wants to die.
It's got to be Stifler, because he's not dead. The whole time he's not dead. That's the crux of the movie. Stifler dies. The mom gets upset, tries to fuck the dead body, and he's alive the whole time.
But I think Klein's the weakest character, right? Like,
yeah, but you kill. But you're killing off the obvious one. That's why you got to kill off. You got to kill off Stifler. That's how you hook
off one of the ladies.
Right. You got it. Yeah. Not in 2019. You can't.
No.
You got it. You kill off Stifler. And that's the crux of the movie. You bring him in. Sean William Scott's dead, sitting there as a body the whole time. The mom's sitting there trying to fuck a dead body corpse. It's a Clerks thing all over again, except for it was on purpose, not an accident.
Not an accident, yeah, fair enough.
That's the whole thing. That's all it was.
It's still Stifler, I see.
It's still Stifler. That's all it is. As far as wrestlers that I met, I was working at Culver's when I was younger. Which
we don't need you to.
Not a sponsor.
Whoa.
Not a sponsor. We like to not sponsor.
This is sponsored by beer.
Beer is a sponsor of everything in my life.
You know what? I don't care. I'll call everybody a sponsor. I'm not getting any money from anybody.
Everything is. Yeah, Nintendo is a sponsor.
Nintendo, thank you for sponsoring this.
Thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Thank you for
all of the things.
For having me have the one Super Nintendo that hasn't yellowed because of sun.
That's you know what? That's a very rare thing. That's a very rare thing.
Every time I see somebody else's, I'm like, oh my god,
did you smoke excessively around this and blow the smoke off
just
here?
The sun. Yeah. They was talking about that, and I'm just like, oh my god.
It's a lot of oxidation.
Mine is in pristine condition.
Yeah, it's a lot of oxidation. So if you put that in like a plastic wrap and just sealed it, you'd be fine.
Yeah, no.
Mine are. I think I have 3 Super Nintendos at home. 2 of them are broken, mind you. But they're all parts of a Super Nintendo.
They're parts cars or whatever.
Yeah, I could parse them out and probably get a second working one, but they're all oxidized as shit and they don't work for shit. But I met Terry Funk when I was working at Culver's, because in Newton where I live, there was the old wrestling museum right there, right next to Culver's. So Terry Funk came in there, and I want to say it was Harley Race, but I could be wrong. But for some reason, I got their autograph on a little Culver's piece of paper. So I got their autograph. They came in super late. I put that piece of paper in a Bible, and I've lost the Bible. I'm not sure what I should feel worse about: losing the autographs or losing my Bible. I haven't replaced said Bible. Yeah, I know. It's a pretty rough one. But I mean, I can tell you I met Terry Funk. There's that.
There you go.
That's
you know what? The weirdest one I ever had, I met, and it was kind of one of those happenstance things.
Yeah. That's just called a happenstance.
Yeah. Whatever. We were when the Mason City store opened for Best Buy.
Sure.
We were doing the opening or whatever for the summer project team at the time, and so we get on there, and one of the nights, whatever, Friday night, we're like, we're gonna not a bunch of white guys, whatever it is, Iowa, so it's a bunch of white people anyways.
It's always white people.
But they have bouncer at the door. And getting their IDs checked, and all of a sudden I kind of like, here you go, whatever. And I look up, Perry Saturn.
Oh fuck! Did he have the mop?
Because one of the trainers, like wrestling guys at the time, like one of the like elite trainers and coming back to the game, whatever, lives in Houston City, right? You know, because a lot of wrestling is it's obviously very prevalent in Iowa and everything like that.
Seth freaking Rollins, man.
Yeah, met him, but that's a different story. I never met him when he was Seth Rollins. I met him when he was because I actually used to. My friend and I, he used to do a lot of stuff with Scott County Wrestling.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I met him when he was at Scott County Wrestling.
Okay, probably Tyler Black back then, yeah.
You know, so it was before
he was anybody.
Yeah, it's just like a guy.
Yeah. Hey, he's got long hair. He'll do something.
Yeah, it's just like you always meet these people and you go, oh, I met him. Like I golfed with Zach Johnson.
Sure.
When he was at Drake.
Right.
And not the best golfer.
Not a millionaire.
Not anything. He wasn't the best golfer on the team. He was like third best on the team, which is weird how golf works.
Yeah.
You go, you're not the best golfer on the team, and now you've won a Masters.
Yeah, you beat Tiger Woods multiple times.
Yeah, well,
and you
Tiger Woods, and that's why I always say Tiger Woods needs to become the best Zach Johnson he can.
Yeah.
Don't like Zach Johnson is like I will hit it 280 yards straight down the middle of the fairway. Tiger's like I can still hit it 300. Like why? Why don't you
just fucking lay up, motherfucker?
Just be a better Zach Johnson than Zach Johnson. You're telling me you can't beat Zach Johnson in his own game? Right. Just do that all day long, man.
Tiger's putting game is real bad right now.
Yeah, well,
that's
it's
fair.
early in the year.
It is. It's still early.
And his putting game's still better.
I can't. I mean, unless we're going to like Sleepy Hollow, I could probably output Tiger Woods at Sleepy Hollow.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you.
I think he still beats you.
I put money on it. Like $10.
Tiger,
like
Tiger.
$10.
Tiger, if you're watching,
holler at me.
Holler.
Give me a ring.
We'll put the numbers up on the screen.
555.
My producer.
Golf. Yeah.
Or by the way, it means me standing up, going over to the computer.
Your phantom producer over there.
Yeah. Let me wait with the producer.
Yeah. Hey, you hit the button over there. Great, doing a great job. Doing a great job.
The power of television.
The power of.
Or I guess video.
A video, all of it. I'm gonna hit this button here and see if this works.
Yeah. Oh, so start does work.
Yeah, it did.
Upside down?
I play the Super Nintendo and the regular Nintendo and the Sega Genesis upside down.
This is new.
No, this has been since I was a young boy. When I originally played the Super Nintendos, I have always played upside down.
This is maybe the most interesting thing I've ever seen.
You know what? I wasn't going to tell you ahead of time because I assumed you didn't know.
Before we go to this, I want to see. Okay, we're going to play a little game. It's going to go to the players. That the screen is going to start scrolling.
Yep.
Tell me how many players you can name.
Oh fuck.
We'll just go with the list because some of them are. I mean, you got Leitner.
Nope.
Yeah, Leitner's
on the left. I got nothing.
Jimmy Jackson.
Nope.
Ron Harper, Ronnie Cycli. Jeff Hornacek.
Yep.
Matumbo, LaFonso Ellis, Brad Lowhouse.
Hey, there's that one guy.
Reggie Miller,
that guy. Yeah.
Dominique Wilkins, Scott Skiles, Nick Anderson, Dennis. Oh God, now.
Dyack, probably no.
And then you got Vernon Maxwell, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Is that Spud Webb?
No, probably. Yeah, actually.
Was it? Okay, yes.
Mark Price, Brad Doherty.
David Robinson.
Yeah,
I know him.
Sean Elliott.
There was
Clyde Drexler.
Yep, Drexler the man.
Detlef Shrimp.
Detlef Shrimp.
Yeah,
who's that guy? I don't know who that guy was. Maybe was Gary Payton in there?
Huh?
Was that Payton? Did we go past Payton? I think it was probably Payton.
Well, Detlef
was the guy.
I think you can play as Payton
and Shrimp.
Payton, because they have 3 players.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I always remember. Yeah, I think you have to press start. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a hard button.
There we go. All right, head to head. Yep, that's what I want to do. Maybe. Doesn't start again. I gotta really get a nail in there.
Yeah, that is the one problem with it.
That's all right. No, I think I got it. I think. Well,
there we go.
I don't want to press. I don't want to do that. I just want to play some.
You don't want to put it. Okay.
Listen, I don't want to make anybody jealous at how great I am in NBA.
All right, so who we got? Who are you gonna pick?
I've been a Sean Kemp man my whole life.
So, but you gotta get him and Peyton.
Yeah, you gotta go him and Peyton. I just gotta remember how to swap out. There it is.
What?
Oh no, Peyton.
This is the original.
This is yeah.
So
I should go if I want to shoot threes. It should be. I should play a Stockton.
Nope, it goes Detroit.
You think so?
Yeah, because you can switch out.
No, it's just Thomas and Bill Lambier, and no one wants to be Lambier.
Well, but they have 3-pointers.
It's true.
Look,
that's a hot 3-point team. I gotta stick with my boy Sean Kemp. We're gonna dunk it all day. We're gonna dunk the shit out of it all day.
You were definitely not shooting threes.
I'm definitely not shooting any threes at all. But I'm gonna Sean Kemp,
greatest basketball player of my 12 years.
Probably one of the greatest dunkers.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you're playing Mitch Richmond and the other guy, Wayman Tisdale. Look at that.
That's a
call.
That's a great.
Pull,
Oh
deep
nope,
pull.
nope.
Mitch Richmond won a national championship with Larry Brown in '89.
I just pulled that up. Oh, there it is.
So there you go.
Already on fire.
Yep.
All right.
Just giving you a heads up. I'm gonna drop some basketball knowledge.
Please, because I have no basketball knowledge.
Because nobody knows more about 1993 basketball than me in this room.
Absolutely, you were absolutely correct in that statement.
That last part was
That was maybe the truest thing you said.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Remember, there's a. Oh, see, that's the only problem with playing this. That is the only problem with playing this upside down.
Yeah.
The
top buttons.
Top buttons.
I know.
Because that's your.
It's my downfall every time. Every time. God damn it! I should have picked a 3-point team because I'm. Oh fuck! Yeah. Shoot it, motherfucker.
Why are you passing it?
Pulling to the outside. Pulling to the outside. Detlef Shrimp.
He was
of Parks and Recreation's fame, not basketball fame.
Not basketball fame. Oh.
Pulling up early. Got.
I think you could add it.
Take it to the house. I probably could add a dunk. I'm getting nervous.
I'm
getting nervous. Yeah. And then have to sit for 3 games because Nike fucked my shoes up.
You know what? And I heard today that it's because he uses shoes. Like, that's not. He doesn't use new shoes every day. Oh, that's a backward pass.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, now I got fucking raped. Well, god damn it. All right.
Well, you gotta.
I gotta play some defense here.
Oh,
they're just raining it down.
Their mid range is good.
They're just raining it down.
They're all mid range.
Oh, what I passed the ball for? Shrimp!
Oh, just right on his face.
Taking it to the house. Taking it to the house. Yeah, I think out of all the basketball cards that I have, get it, son! Out of all the basketball cards I have, it's definitely between Sean Kemp and obviously I was a big B.J. Armstrong man. I like Michael Jordan because who didn't?
Well,
B.J. was from Iowa, yeah. So I mean, I couldn't say no to.
He had his one
really good, really good season, yeah. But yeah, I liked B.J. Armstrong, but I don't know something about Sean Kemp, man. I love the Supersonics. If they could bring back the Seattle Supersonics, that'd be a happy man.
It looks like New Orleans might be going there.
Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, there is money in that town now.
I was surprised that when they left,
there wasn't a lot of shit going on in Seattle at the time. Seemingly, the Mariners have been the constant in that town, but beyond that,
and now.
Oh.
You know what though? That's a pull-up 3. That's Steph Curry range.
2019 Steph Curry.
2019
Steph Curry.
You pull up from anywhere.
Threw the ball in there and just fucking took it to the house.
Yeah. You know what though? That's range.
That was very good range. Sean Kemp, known for his range, clearly by the rating that he has on NBA Jam.
He's pretty good. I'm just saying.
The ball slapping animation in NBA Jam gets really underutilized, I think.
It is, the steals. Because if you use the
get it in the hole!
If you, what is it? If you use the turbo and it pushes them.
Yes. You get a little early NBA Blitz stuff going on. Yeah. NBA Blitz.
Back when nobody called it. And don't get me wrong, at that time in the league, there wasn't fouls.
It didn't matter.
I think that's
you had high knee shorts.
They put Bill Laimbeer in the game because of that. They're like, well, we might as well just let him foul.
Just let him. Yeah, just let him beat the shit out of people.
Go everybody.
Just fuck everybody up, Bill. It doesn't matter anymore. It's fine.
Oh.
NBA Blitz would have been a good name for a sequel to NBA Jam. I think that would have worked out very well. Oh, let's take it to the house.
Well, I think when we got a little bit older, they had NBA Street.
NBA Street was really good, too.
It was really good. The first one was really good, and I just remember it was funny because the best team, I don't know if you remember who it was.
I don't.
It was the New Jersey Nets because they had Jason Kidd.
And sure.
And then the 2 guys he would just alley-oop it to the whole time was Vince Carter and Richard Jefferson before he got old.
Vince Carter, the man who's played on every NBA team.
I think so. I think he's played on 8.
Yeah, it's insane to me. The man's 73 years old and still playing basketball better than I can.
Still jump higher than I can.
Right, absolutely. He's still winning the dunk contest in 2019.
It is weird to think he's 2 years older than I am.
I mean, and making so much money. It's stupid.
What are you talking about?
All of the. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry.
There might very well be somebody watching this that is just funneling money into an account that doesn't exist.
You know what? You probably have a few whales out there, and I don't just mean my fat yet. I mean some whales.
Subs. I'm definitely getting some subs.
What the fuck was that? They out Steph Curry'd me at the end.
God damn it!
You gotta block that every time. Gotta really get up there and smack it.
So
This is maybe the best part. Look at that. A little Horace Grant action.
you know what the nice part is? So when you go onto Twitch,
Yeah.
which we are,
We are on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Poundtown Media.
says Poundtown Media. There's nobody watching.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I know.
You still say it.
I think it's my favorite part.
It's great. It's the best part about
Like
it.
I bring up the dashboard, I'm like, maybe somebody's. Nope, nobody's watching. Not a one person. Now,
Oh, man, I should pass the ball.
Nah, it's okay.
Ugh.
That's a
Shrimp
what is
to the hole!
You know, I watched that play every time. The animation for that one throws me off because you go,
What is he doing?
well, who does a layup like that?
Detlef fucking Shrimp, apparently.
Yeah, you know what that was? He was good at that.
He was very good at that. Oh, take the fucking ball.
Take it.
Get the ball. Come on, Detlef.
Oh,
There we
good
go.
Rebound, though. You're trying to
Oh,
nice.
yep.
Line drive.
Great. Love it. Detlef Shrimp.
tied?
No, I'm up by 2.
Not anymore.
Nope, I'm up. I was up. Now I'm down.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Pass. Give me the ball. To the hole. Oh, no.
Why,
There it
it
is.
amazes me that it's not a dunk every
Every
single
time,
Like-
yeah.
Like Sean
If you're
Kemp,
in the key,
Sean-
it should be a dunk.
Sean Kemp, who I think is the only player in NBA history to have worse range than Shaquille O'Neal.
He had a better free throws,
That
though,
was
right?
it.
That was it.
Yeah, he was a 49% free throw
Right,
shooter.
instead of the 48% that Shaq threw.
like
Yeah.
he was
Listen,
killing it.
Killing it down low.
He was killing it. Detlef Shrimp.
Yeah. So good. Oh, what is happening? All right, it's tied up. Third quarter. Let me just run in circles for a little bit. There we go. Pulling up the three.
If they didn't have the
Oh, Detlef for the dunk.
if it's weird though, because if you think the animations, it's like they never watched people play basketball.
I'm telling you.
Like the
I said,
shots are fine.
The
but
ball
when they-
slapping is just insane to me.
and the dunks
Oh,
are
the hook
okay.
shot.
Dunks, yeah,
The hook
left-handed
shot.
left-handed hook shot.
Beautiful.
Not really.
It's
Not
beautiful.
good at all. It's not good at all.
Oh, look at this guy. Thinking he's going up
Oh,
high.
did you just block a
I
rebound?
did. I blocked the rebound. I think that's
Does that count as a
goaltending.
rebound or a block?
I think
we're
it
have to
should-
look at the stats. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't-
Detlef, give me the ball. Thank you.
you know you.
I know. I was pressing the button.
Oh,
Oh,
look at that.
on 2 guys.
Well,
Just the best way.
Because there's no more.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like-
You're right. I forgot my math is bad.
Oh,
Detlef, back to. Oh, nope. He's pulling it up. Good. I'm on. Great.
remember to block it.
Yep.
Nope. Or just let him throw it in.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Another fucking.
Left-handed.
Left-handed three.
Three-quarter court.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3-pointer.
no, that's
Yep. I mean, you know what the best part is? I'm sure if Shaq was in this game, he could probably make that same shot.
Yeah, left-handed.
Sure, left-handed Shaq, it's fine.
I don't think he was. Was he in the arcade version?
I believe he was. If I'm,
I don't know why
not
you'd have
mistaken.
him just other than dunks.
Other than that's the only true purpose of.
Oh,
Shaquille
you
O'Neal.
just got
I got fucked up.
right in your face.
I got fucked up bad.
Oh,
Oh, Detlef's on the ground.
that's lazy defense.
Oh man, Detlef.
Take a nap. Oh, dunk it.
Take it to the house. Yeah.
And
Backboard broke, bitch.
Now here's the thing: if you get a rebound, or if you get the steal before it gets off the screen, see, if you do that, the backboard
stays.
the backboard's gone, so it automatically goes in.
Does it really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
it can't
man.
miss, because it can't bounce off the backboard. System glitch. Love
That's
it.
amazing.
You're gonna lose.
Oh no, I'm not gonna lose. Don't say that.
Sacramento's-
No.
Sacramento's as bad in this game as they were.
They're in real
now.
life, yeah. Oh, get the fucking.
Why did you jump for that?
I don't know.
Not you, Detlef. Oh, what is that?
That's all right. Finger tipping it.
Tie game. What do you got? Minute 40.
Minute 40. We got time. Oh Jesus Christ! I got robbed. I'm just getting punched right now.
Oh, there you go.
Detlef, give me the ball. What are you doing? Thank you.
You know what though? That was a. Oh, I think you get a shot.
Oh! This is the crutch of me playing this thing upside down.
I think
Oh no!
There
All
it
right.
is.
Here we go. We're just gonna take it to the house
It's
right
not
now.
good. You're not good.
It's not good.
You're
oh.
not good.
Oh! Oh my God! I got robbed from down low.
You know what?
Oh,
that is the first thing. The first rule of Fight Club is I don't know.
Oh!
First rule. You gotta get in there, man.
Fucking rebound,
Get your
Detlef.
own rebound. Detlef.
He's the big man. Get down low, Dad.
Did you sit there and look at your hand as you
I
missed?
wanted to make sure I was getting a good look. Oh, then I jumped for a rebound that was on the ground. Oh man, this is a terrible showing.
Oh, and look at that pass.
Oh, great.
And he's on
they're
fire.
on fire.
You better.
It's
you
all
better,
it's all over.
Just
but
dunk it.
oh,
Just dunk
yeah. It's not. Oh, it's over. I was gonna say it's not over yet, but it's over. The pull-up 2 misses at the end. Perfect.
You needed
only thing
that
I needed.
elusive
3-point shot.
6-pointer.
Yeah.
The hardest.
Let's see here. 3-pointer. Sean Kemp 1. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Tisdale 5.
Yeah.
I have 39 points though.
Well,
You know.
ball hog.
Yeah, I am a ball hog.
And yeah, 10 steals.
That's all right. Let's switch. Let's go here. Let's go to my boy Stockton.
He lost it. It's gonna let you do. Yeah, start over.
Oh, it's all right. It's all
You're
right.
gonna go. Oh, he's going.
I'm gonna switch up teams here. I'm gonna go with the 3-point bastard.
Oh, by the way, folks, he's going right side up.
I am playing right side up right now. Right.
This is a pretty big deal. Yeah,
It's not upside down, which is normal.
Are you gonna? Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I can watch you do that, and then have you. No, this is how I play.
It's just everything. I'm just gonna go like this.
Yeah, you
Cross arms.
Yeah, Detroit's the
It's a whole
three-point
thing.
shooting team.
Nah, I gotta go. Where do I go? I gotta play John Stockton.
But he's not even the best three-point shooter, man.
But I love John Stockton. I love him. He's the best white man I know from 1985. I was born in '88. Newsflash. I didn't know anybody from 1985.
Not only that, I'm pretty sure you. Yeah, I
Long-
get it.
Whoa. And also,
Oh my God, look at
I
those
chose John Stockton to tip off
And
in terrible fashion.
just to give you a head. Oh, look at that rebound. He has got ups in this game.
Get it! Yes, there it is. It's all over. The first three, it's there.
And in case you're watching on Twitch right now, you can see that we are playing in the Fight for Cancer game with Utah and their notoriously pink outfits.
Yes, absolutely. It
Not-
is February. It's
because
Breast
on
Cancer Month, right?
Because on Super Nintendo, purple didn't exist.
Yeah, no, not in this graphics chip. It didn't.
Yeah, we didn't get the
Super FX.
the Super FX chip. Should have. I wonder if you can convert that over.
Yeah, you take it apart and put the Super FX chip in.
Like, did you steal that from Star Fox?
I did.
You're goddamn right, I did.
Goddamn right, I did.
Dunk it.
Get it? What the fuck, Karl Malone?
It's because it wasn't a.
What the fuck, Karl Malone? What is happening right now? Why is Karl Malone?
Because it wasn't a 12-foot turnaround jumper.
Yeah, you're right.
That he. John Stockton, like 97% of.
Where's the mailman when I need him? Is what I'm asking you.
Like, yeah.
Where is he at?
He's with the neighbor lady.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What? Oh well.
Fuck that.
No, like,
Oh god. All right, that's fine.
now he's consistent.
Yeah. Two in a row.
I wonder if they put percentages on here. What people's percentage?
I want.
What
Yeah, I
is
want to
this?
know. I have no idea. I want to know like what they kind of like the algorithm they use to get these guys is the numbers and shit back then. That's what I'd like to see.
Well,
Take it to the house, son. There we
I don't
go.
remember. Was it Madden back in like 2003, 2004? I can't remember the guy that they had on, but it's a Madden commercial, and he's playing the game, and he's running down the field, and he just goes like, "That don't show my breakaway speed," you know, like he's pissed about playing Madden,
Yeah.
and it is a big thing because
Yeah.
you watch these athletes, you know, they're like, "Well, I play Madden, and
Right.
they
It's
have
not even
anything
close to me.
What do you mean what do you mean I'm an 85? I should be a 92. It was like if you were a 92, you'd be paid like a 92.
Yeah.
You should play like a 92. No, look at that.
Fucking Tiger right in the hole, son.
Not right now.
No, not right now.
No, Tiger's better.
Nope. Yeah. You can't putt for shit.
He's pissing it down his leg.
Absolutely.
All of it.
I mean, at least he's not, driving in a mailbox and getting beat by his wife anymore. There is that.
You know, that whole Tiger thing, I remember when that went on, and there's a lot of stuff that had to be said about that, because Tiger was, profile. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Hot take in
Okay, hot
2019, all of a sudden. He was profiled.
His profile.
No, there was not drugs in his
Yeah.
system at all. He didn't
No,
crash
no.
in that mailbox. The
It was-
mailbox jumped out in front of him.
It was,
It was the whole thing, yeah.
I always think of the, what is it? Killing Him Softly with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Spruce some crack on him.
It's all fine.
That's all. Just sprinkle some crack on him.
Put some crack on him. It's all good.
Well, and the funny part is, so that happens, and obviously,
Big deal.
Elon was not happy about
Yeah.
him
Not a fan.
banging the Waffle House.
Not a fan of him fucking around and doing all them drugs.
No, well, not even the drugs.
Well,
It's
yeah, maybe.
I gotta imagine she's like, well, whatever, the money's coming in. But when you find out that he's
Banging some other bitches.
well, no, I don't. It has to be offensive when you go, he's doing the Waffle House girl. I always.
Listen, have you been to a Waffle House? They are delicious.
Yeah, but that have you?
Have I fucked a Waffle House woman? No, I have not. I presume it is not as good as the food.
Well, that's why I think of it. It's just like I always think of like George Clooney. Like if you were to go, how many? The separation between me and George Clooney is immense.
He was Batman.
Well,
you were not.
I was not.
Yes. Yet.
They're trying to go through the whole Hollywood first.
Very true.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But the separation between like if you go, okay, George Clooney's worst. You know, and then that person's worst. Like how many that person's worst they've ever done.
Right.
Like as far as
like how far down the list can you get?
Like how many degrees separation is there between me
and the Waffle House girl?
No, and
I thought you were looking for some money.
But you go George Clooney because every time you see him with anybody, it's always like, oh.
It's someone you've never. Well, it's normally someone you've never even heard of. But he found them on the side of a road.
And they're the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
And like,
by the way, Horace Grant with the dunk.
Just so good, yeah.
And
just
Scottie Pippen.
Smashing it in, yeah. Horace Grant, phenomenal player.
Yeah, you know
those
what?
Goggles.
Goggles.
Goggles is it.
All the power came with the goggles.
That's all that mattered. It's all you needed.
Do you think he still wears them now?
I think he probably wears them with the sleep apnea mask.
If Horace Grant came in here right now, now given that'd be almost impossible.
Yeah, very.
But if he came in here right now, I wouldn't know who he was
unless he had the goggles on. Right.
I would be like,
he just might be a neighbor.
Like I kind of know what he looks like.
No, you don't.
But yeah, no, I know it.
He is an African gentleman, but he wears goggles.
The only thing I would be like, that guy's like a 6'8" guy.
Where does this guy come from?
I mean, I don't know a whole lot of black guys, but I definitely don't know a whole lot of
6'8" black guys that look like they definitely could play some basketball.
Yeah, like you look like you play basketball. Well,
I played on this team.
It's like a Superman thing.
Yeah, I played on this team.
Clark Kent
Chicago
Bulls.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Incognito forever.
Yeah.
Get out of there! What the hell what was that?
I don't know, but you're getting beat by Tom Gugliotta.
My balls have never hit the rim that many times.
No, they're in every time.
It's 10 out of 10 times.
Your wife loves you.
I know she sure does.
She sure has.
She really does.
She's got to.
She's the greatest.
Yeah,
oh God, look at that. I'm just kidding.
You know what? It's not even Horace Grant in this one.
Nope. It's his brother, isn't it?
Yeah, Shemp Grant. I think it's the other.
I think that's the other Grant brother. Like, look at that.
It was and I can't remember his name.
I can't think of it either. Horace Grant's the memorable one. So not only can we not think of Horace Grant's brother, we can only think of Horace Grant with the goggles.
Horace Grant with I don't know what he looks like.
I don't know.
I just like the name Tom Gugliotta.
That's a great name.
It is. You know what? He has it. You know what? If he walked in there right now, I also wouldn't know what he looks like.
Yeah, not a chance.
Although 6'8" white guy. So.
Yeah. John Stockton walks in here, I'm gonna know some John Stockton.
John Stockton, Karl Malone walks in here.
Yeah, I definitely know
in his USPS outfit because
he had
to take a job after the NBA because you need that he's in retirement.
He's got to make sure that he's getting that pension. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah,
pension's a big deal.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that last contract he had with LA was probably pretty spicy.
That's a lot of dollars.
Oh, it's such a bad ending of a career.
I mean, listen.
He should have just retired with Utah.
Absolutely.
He was chasing a championship, and I understand that it's a big thing. But
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes you make some decisions that you regret
and a lot
at the
of
end of the day.
I think they said that he was trying to do it so he could. Oh, nice. Got the lead. I think he was trying to do it, to get one more championship at the end of his career, and also.
And what a team to go to try for.
Yeah, but that was when they put. I mean, that team was. It was.
Every Band-Aid possible to do anything.
Because I don't know if you remember that team. It was like him, Gary Payton.
What the fuck?
Kurt Rambis is still. I don't know.
I don't know, but maybe.
Yet again, another guy without a mustache and
not a chance.
And glasses.
Nope.
No idea what Kurt Rambis looks like. I'd be like, oh, that's Kurt Rambis. I'm like, you're
sure.
lying to me.
I believe you. Can I get his autograph?
Thick 80s glasses and some long hair on him. And you better put a mustache on.
Yeah, get a mustache.
Like Weird Al now. He doesn't look right. I'm like,
you don't think so? Without the goatee or the mustache?
Without
the mustache, yeah.
It's like
the hair, man. It does it for me.
But it still wasn't the hair they had in the 80s.
Yeah, you're right.
He had that big bouffant.
It was big. Yeah, it was the big.
Now it's all
80s hair is what he had.
Now it's
just straight curls.
Yeah, just straight curls. It's like he's
straight curls, homie.
Beauty queen.
You're right. Except, I mean, I'm telling you what, UHF, that hair was on point.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
It's a bad movie.
It's a bad movie, but it's a bad good movie.
It's a bad good movie.
It's like
favorite part. What's your favorite part?
Oh God, I can't even give you a good part, a good enough part to tell you. I was gonna give you another good bad movie though. You ever seen Rubber?
Rubber?
The movie about the tire?
No.
Oh boy, that's a good movie.
Good bad movie?
Oh, it's a terrible movie.
Is it better than, have you ever seen Beer, the movie?
I have not seen Beer.
Beer, the movie has David Allen Greer in it.
I did not see. I love David Allen Greer.
If you ever get a chance, it's a pretty good bad movie.
I like some bad movies. We used to do crappy movie night at my house.
Oh yeah, Beer's a good one. I do have.
We watched Geely. Geely's a very bad movie. That's a bad movie.
I do 80s.
I mean, I'm not
Like,
saying that you're wrong.
cheesy
I'm just telling you that Geely's a bad movie.
Oh yeah.
And I like a real bad movie, and I'm about to lose.
Yeah, but you can get a 3-pointer right here.
Nope, I sure can't.
Tommy Googs.
And he's just gonna dunk it for no reason. And I gotta get the steal. And I didn't. Oh, Stockton did though.
Oh.
Oh! I hit the wrong button. There could be no other way. There could be no other way.
LeBron passes at the end of the game. That's pretty bad. That's a bad move. That's a gutsy play. Stockton doesn't want.
Stockton's
he's not clutch.
It's his classic assist move.
Yeah, it's like
Just with not enough time.
Oh, Carl's open.
Carl's open. He's gonna take it to the.
But
Oh,
John Stockton is the Roy Williams of the NBA. Does not know his time. Surprised he didn't try to take a timeout. Jeez, that was bad.
He handed the ball off instead of
bad
throwing it. He handed the rock off, and he got stuffed in the end zone. Seahawks Patriots all over again over here.
God, that's bad.
What a terrible move. What did I do?
That was that's what you call a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly.
All right, we're gonna go one more. One more. I'll pick up the other 3-point team. Let's see.
Well, you always got to remember, you take the easiest way to do it is you do the turbo to the corner, top or bottom.
Yep.
You generally the bottom.
I like the bottom.
Yep.
I'm a bottom man.
I'm the bottom guy.
I'm a bottom man.
Take the bottom.
And
then you use the turbo.
Yep.
And then you release at the very top. And as long as you're Thomas, you're gonna make like I don't know, probably 50% of them.
Hey, listen, 50%. That's all I need.
And it's a short-sided court. So yeah, just as soon as you're playing Larry Johnson.
Yeah, I'm not. This might not go as well as I want it to.
Yeah, it's okay. He's just a bully. That's okay. Just, you know what?
That's all right. That's all right. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Trade 2 for 3.
Oh, see, that's what I did last time. Get the ball back. Get the ball back. Get the ball back.
You got to remember what the shoot button is.
I know.
There you go. All right.
I mean, he's just gonna take it to the house and go. All right. Tied up. Are you a Jeff Van Gundy man when it comes to NBA calls?
You know what's weird? Jeff, you remember you gotta hold the
hold the turbo.
Hold the turbo because they'll jump up higher and give you a better shot, better arc, and everything. God,
that was bad. I was holding turbo. It failed me.
I think it's upside down. I like Jeff, but I like Stan better.
I'm a Stan man.
I watch or listen to Levitar trailer.
Sure.
So, yeah, his
Levitar does good stuff. I was a Mike and Mike guy for a long time with my drive-in every day. I was sad to see him get broken up.
Well,
they've been doing it so long.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, Mike Greenberg, I was never a big fan.
You're more of a Golick man.
I was more of a Golick guy.
And I like them both. I think Greenberg adds something to the flavor, being just like a true sportscaster.
Yeah. Jesus, man, you're
I'm getting fucking. This is a bad choice to pick Detroit. I don't know why I did this. There it is. Now I know why.
All right, go to the top corner now. See if that works better.
We'll go top.
Power
top. Power top. Oh God, he just got knocked to the ground. Thomas, get the ball. All right, here we go. Power top.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go. See,
there it is.
We're back in the game.
We're back rolling. But yeah, I always thought Greenberg added a little more to it. I like Greenberg.
He's so neurotic.
He is very neurotic, but that was the fun part about it. It was easy to make fun of him. Yes, top of the
Zeke.
key. There it is. Sweet
Isaiah
spot.
Thomas, Zeke. I don't know where that name came from.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, they
I'm
did
up.
See?
I'm up 2 points. There it is. If I went to Detroit, that'll be very weird.
You know what?
Can I haymaker anybody in this game? I forget.
Hey, you just push him.
Oh, okay. No Meta World Peacing?
No.
I just can't go to town. Ben Simmons? No.
Well, and Meta World Peace wasn't even the one that did the most damage.
He wasn't.
Steven Jackson.
He was a bad motherfucker.
He was the guy that you're just like, oh, okay.
Shit.
What is it? He's on fire.
He's on fire.
He's hitting up.
He's up.
Get the rebound.
Punch him in the face. Nope.
Nope. There goes the fire. I don't know if you ever listened to Bomani Jones.
I've listened to Bomani Jones only when he is featured on Around the Horn. Is that where he was?
He does that too.
Yes, that's where I know my Bomani Jones.
His podcast.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay.
But he talks about what's called Stay Ready All Stars.
Okay.
And he said Steven Jackson was Stay Ready All Star. Like if the fight was gonna break out, Steven Jackson.
He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
Yep.
He's Stay Ready All Star. And I'm like, oh, okay. I like that. I like that term.
He's ready to fuck somebody up at all times.
He's also and he's also one of those guys. Bomani's bald.
He is.
Shaved his head, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. He's bald too.
He chooses to be bald.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
But he always talks about like guys that are trying to hold on to that last little, like
the last little sliver of hope.
Whatever. So
Yeah.
he goes. You would always say like, you got to come on home.
You gotta come on home.
You got to come on home, man.
Just gotta let it be. I'll be there soon. My hair's starting to go. I didn't think
young though.
I'm 31. I mean,
That's
31 this year.
That's still
31 to 3 kids is not as young as you expect it to be.
That is a very good point. The three, yeah, but the three was that Ed? 25 years?
At least 30 years.
At least 30.
10 per kid, I think, is probably the number.
Yeah, I can see
It's a lot, man. I'll tell you what. And 3 girls, especially,
Oh,
brother.
yeah. No,
brother, I'm just telling you,
that's-
that's a lot.
there's no fun in that.
No, well, there is fun, but not when it comes to my hair. That shit is running away as fast as it can, from the top and the bottom.
Yeah,
it seems.
that
was a fucking airball.
And the comb sideways and the comb everywhere.
I've just pictured myself more of the Costanza look. The classic Costanza is what I'm going to go for.
I thought about because I unfortunately it doesn't grow much here, but
Sure.
it goes on the side.
Yeah.
So I thought about growing it out.
Doing the
just
Costanza?
No, I was gonna
Oh.
do for Halloween. I was gonna do Millhouse's dad.
That
Get the glasses, do some Millhouse's dad. I think it'd be a good outfit.
would be good, yeah.
I think the girls would love that.
I think you'd work really
I think that's a real sexy, manly look.
Nowadays, absolutely.
Might-
Hashtag dad bod is
Hashtag-
what that is.
Yeah.
That's real life.
No,
My goal last year is I was going to go as Ryan Deerdorf and I were talking, and I was going to go as Hispanic Hulk Hogan. I was going to get a re-recording of "I Am a Real American" and have it re-sung as "I Am a Real Mexican." I was gonna get like call everybody hermano. Get the whole thing: the blonde hair, the mustache, the cut-off shirt. Just walk around saying "Hey hermano." It would have been pretty dumb. I didn't do it, but I really wanted to. It's a hell of a story.
and I'd be in blackface. Okay. No. Hey.
And we're back.
Hey.
And we're back.
Like, oh Jesus, man, that's what you're gonna go do?
Yeah, you never go full. Never go full.
Full. No. I wasn't that bad. I went in brown face.
Really?
Oh,
sorry.
Oh,
That's what it was.
Tan. I went in tan face. Like,
Fuck outta here with that shit.
Because that's way better.
That is. I mean, there's a shade. There's a couple shades in there, maybe.
Like no. I'm not.
I'm not as bad as he was.
The light skinned brothers making a comeback. Is that what you're trying to do?
Right, yep.
Like, whatever.
Oh,
you can't be doing
fuck.
that.
It's not a thing.
You're in so much trouble.
It's not a thing.
No. I was.
I'm taking it back.
No. I went as mulatto. So what did you say? Like you can't.
Those aren't words you can use.
So you can't what?
You can't say that. It's like porch monkey. It's the whole thing.
Oh yeah, you can't use.
You can't say that.
No.
Taking it back. Kevin Smith's starting shooting. He's shooting Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
When did that start? Is this starting?
He started shooting it Monday.
Nice.
I know. Exciting.
Well, and with the production quality of the first one, it should be done by tomorrow.
Yeah, at least.
I think it's a 5-day shoot.
I would love to see it in 5 days. If I could see a raw cut of that movie today, I would be ecstatic. I'm a big Kevin Smith mark. Also, exciting news when it comes to that movie. Jason Lee is back as Brody
Which
from
one?
Mallrats.
Oh,
Jason
Brody from Mallrats.
Yeah, he's back playing Brody.
Tell me they got Affleck to play.
I doubt it. Him and Affleck haven't spoken in like years.
Yeah, but it's not because they don't like each other out of falling out.
I know it's because Ben Affleck is Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
Once he became Ben Affleck, he didn't need Kevin Smith anymore.
It is amazing how that works.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
I'm cool now. Fuck off. Oh, all right, right on. I just helped make you. No big deal.
I gotta imagine he didn't. Yeah. What Ben Affleck's best role?
Oh man, I really like The Town. I'm a big fan of The Town. I think that's a great movie. I also really, I like Armageddon, but I mean, maybe I'm alone there. I thought Armageddon was fine.
I cried.
Yeah, see, didn't everybody? I mean, I can't listen to that song anymore because.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Fuck! I'm getting wrecked over here.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, you like a reindeer games, man, right? You like a reindeer game?
I saw that movie in the theater.
Did you really?
I regret it.
Yeah, of course you do.
No, it had Lieutenant Dan.
It did? Yep.
It did.
With legs, though.
Who was the lady in that movie? It was a female character. I can't remember.
I don't know.
All I
can see,
replaceable at that time.
Yeah, that movie trailer just plays over my head because it was on a VHS that I had.
Oh, nice.
So it's just like reindeer games starring Ben Affleck, and then it was just some chick that I don't remember who it was.
Well, and Gary Sinise.
Yeah, and Gary Sinise. As the bad guy.
Well, yeah, Lieutenant Dan.
He has. Well, Lieutenant Dan has redeeming qualities, and no legs. He did. He got a leg and married an Asian lady. It was fine. He had a robot leg. And also, I mean, if you really want to get crazy about it, he was probably banging Jenny the whole time. Hot take about Forrest Gump. Hot
25 years later, I got the hot takes.
I got the hot news. Zemeckis told me.
Yes, this is insider news, folks.
Robert called me and told me. Lieutenant Dan
we've known each
banging Jenny the whole time.
Totally. Robin Wright Penn
the
in
whole
her memoirs.
Thing.
Banging Gary
Sinise. It was all the rage.
But it was cosplay.
He never went all the way in.
Yeah, no.
Oh fuck! Oh God! Didn't go in the hole. Oh, I hit the wrong button again.
You were gonna consistently
lose these games. I am. Yeah, it's way funnier.
I almost think I should have to play one.
You might. Yeah, you might have to get in here and just show me up.
Well, I will because I own the game. You know, when you own the game,
it's easier. It's way easier.
It's way easier. Like you just know how to play it, and I don't own nearly as many games you did, so I just became really good at all.
Very good at all 6 of the games you own.
All 6 of them.
I'm over here with 72 games, and I can't play one of them.
Yeah, so you're playing them upside down.
Well, yeah, that's what.
Playing them backwards.
That's probably what my problem was. It is.
That's the way to do it.
There it is.
You got 16 seconds, man. Just don't let them have a 3. Don't let them have a 3. Yeah, let them have a dunk.
Take the dunk. Give me the ball.
Don't pass it. And just go for layup. Or
just pass the ball back to the top of the key. Oh, it's a tie! I thought I had the game.
Oh no!
Fuck.
That's what I was like. Just go for the layup.
Sorry. I'm all about passing at the end of the game. I found that's the right call.
That's the right call.
Everything. Listen, you just hand the rock off every time.
You were just
consistently consistent. Is what I am.
Wow. That is too.
It's too good.
2 in a row.
Listen, it's all right because Thomas just gonna go up here, do one of these. It's fine. It's
you better do a bunch more of those.
It's raining, man. It's all that matters. It's all. Come on, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Yes, please. I do agree with you on the Ben Affleck front. If he could replay the tuxedo guy from Mallrats, would be.
Would it be that, or what was the? I can't remember his name in the.
Chasing Amy?
No.
Oh.
No, in Days Confused.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it'd be that.
Oh, it's just the way he's just a dickhole.
Just a douchebag. Yeah.
God, he was good.
It worked out real well.
You actually did not like him. There was no. Okay, I was gonna say that's a 2. This one was on. I don't know what ref I'm gonna tell in this game.
Well, back then they were all setting up the games for him anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh, I'm taking back to the house. We're going.
They're gonna pass it because the game's almost over.
No, there's not less than 10 seconds of the game. I'm not passing.
They tied it up. They're good.
It's fine. Just cut through here. Hello, goodbye.
And block it. You gotta get back there.
I'm a tiny guy.
Yeah, but you ran away from it.
I know. That's what I did.
After he blocked it, you're like watching the ball going.
Bill, give me the ball.
I think they're starting to realize what your game plan is.
You're probably right. The computer learning back in the early 90s.
Yeah, no,
something else.
The system, the Skynet's gone live.
Only to wait and make sure that I fail at winning in NBA Jam. Oh yeah, Bill Lambier. There you go. Good idea.
The pull up J.
Pull up J from 2 foot. Yeah. Oh yep. That's a. Can I get a rebound? Nope. Sure can't. Nope. Not goaltending either.
You need to get a 3 off and then get the ball back.
I need a 3 off. I need to make a 3. Give me the ball, Jackhole.
You're out.
I'm out. Doesn't matter.
Pass it.
I tried. 0 for 3.
God. And
Listen.
not good.
Platforming games are much more in my style, but I do love a good NBA Jam. Because who doesn't love this music? Who doesn't love the music? Who doesn't love the commentary? Even if they're laughing at me for passing the ball at the end of each game.
I'll be honest with you, whoever is watching this, and I don't think there's actually
there's not anybody.
There's not anybody watching this.
But when they watch the recap, when they watch it back, not live.
All right, Twitch. If you're out there, we do have a Twitch chat. Send us a message and
ask a question. Ask me why I play upside down.
I gotta imagine there's actually not anybody playing. So the way it looks is because I've got it up on my phone right here.
Yeah.
I think it counts me as watching us.
It's very possible. You are watching The Watchmen currently.
Which blows my mind because it's like, oh, you have one watcher. It's like, I don't think I do.
It's possible.
I mean,
you never know.
Like, somebody throw up a chat.
The wife could be watching. She likes the name Poundtown. 3 times she's been there. 3 kids. Only 3 times, but it's there.
We've had sex 3 times, and I get to.
I'm batting 1,000 is what I'm telling you.
I'm
Hall of Fame worthy.
That is very impressive.
With all of my children, who are girls, who cannot get me into the Baseball Hall of Fame because they can't play MLB. When's that going to change? When are they going to let females in the Major League Baseball?
When they can throw more.
Jesus Christ!
It's not even mean.
Hot take. That's a hot take.
It's not a hot take. I'm not even trying to be mean. That's what it's. There's physiological differences in men and women, and there's certain things that a woman can't throw a ball as fast as a man. If she can, good. Let her. I don't care. You want to. It's not that they're excluding women because they are because they're women. They're excluding the women because they're not at the level that they would have to be.
The physicality.
A professional.
Sure.
Yeah, like that's it. Like you show me a woman that throws a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. She's playing. She's there.
Right. She's on steroids.
We go that far.
Female Barry Bonds is what you're saying.
But if there's something like that, it's just like anything. And don't get me wrong, physiologically, everything's changed over and over and over again. It's years and years and years of evolution, and now with athleticism completely being different.
Uh-huh.
You even think of the way it was like, well, who's better, LeBron or Jordan? And you go, well, LeBron is the most talented athlete ever to play the game, like because he's doing it on a 6'8" frame at a guy that can do pretty much everything, and he's at the tail end of his career, which everybody's like, well, how is that possible? He's only 34. It's like, but he's been in the league 16 years.
Right. Like he's been doing it a long time.
He's been doing it a long time, and there's a lot of wear and tear and stuff like that. It's just your body breaks down, and when you do that type of stuff, I played pickup games, and not that I'm anywhere comparing myself to what he is, but at 38. I can still do it, but I can't do it like when I was in 20s. It's just your body goes, oh, well, it's kind of, well, he's 34. He should be in his prime. It's like he'd be in his prime for other sports. When you've been in the game for that long, he's not as good. So you go, okay. And he's the greatest, I think, athletic. I think he's the most athletic guy ever played in the NBA. Like, just pure athleticism.
But he's not better than Jordan.
The better argument, he's a better basketball player than Jordan. But he's not the greatest.
You're saying all-around player.
He's a better basketball player than Jordan.
Definitely not a better leader than Jordan.
Not recently.
Clearly,
that is a sense of stuff. But he's the greatest athlete, the greatest basketball. I think you could make an argument he's the greatest basketball player. But I wouldn't call him the GOAT. And the reason why I call Jordan the GOAT is because of all the other stuff.
Yes.
Jordan, and not only that, no one is emulating LeBron, saying
Not now.
but ever. No one went, I want to be like LeBron, and not because they can't be like, but he's an unattainable figure. Michael Jordan, and when I was a kid, I never went, oh, Michael Jordan dunked it, I want to be like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan would do insane layups. He would get his and ones were unlike anything you ever saw. Like, he would, get hit and then throw it up off as whatever. And that's how I was like, I can probably do that. If I get hit, I just throw it up there. I was like Jordan. Like, it wasn't, because I was
drawing fouls is your specialty.
Yeah. That, or making stuff that was ridiculous shot after being fouled and stuff like that. It's like Jordan. That's what I remember.
That's what you emulated.
That's what I emulated. So kids, yes, like Mike, but the kids who were trying to be like Mike, no one's sitting there going, I want to be a 6'8" black guy.
Right.
I want to be, and Jordan was 6'6". Don't get me wrong. It was, but it's like more. I think Steph Curry is more, and unfortunately, because kids just now shoot and whatever.
That's all the NBA is right now.
Well, which is okay. If you're a good shooter, you're a good shooter.
Yeah, but I love a good defensive game. And
that's the problem,
really any sport. But right now there is no defense.
Well, there isn't yet, because the defense takes a while to catch up to the offense.
Correct. And the offense has evolved in the last 3
unlike
years,
anybody expected.
4 years.
Yeah.
The last 5 years, because of Steph Curry,
These Steph Currys of the world, James Harden's.
Harden's different, but because because he gets a lot of and ones, he gets a lot of drives. He's just a different, and being left-handed.
He gets a lot of Kobe comparison for being the single guy on a team that doesn't have a lot of extra players currently. There are other people on that team right now, but with CP being hurt, it was the James Harden show, and so you're having a guy that's carrying a team because he thinks he has to, but also because he has to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's putting up these 30, 40, 50-point games because you don't really have the supporting cast around to do it.
Yeah, so it's a tough pull. I mean, for that, because no one, not to say anybody doesn't think like wants to be like LeBron, but it's hard to say I want to be like LeBron, because LeBron is a specimen unlike you. It's like people don't want to be like Kevin Durant, not because of his character or anything like that. It's just a normal kid can't. There's no way a normal kid's going to be like, I want to be one of the most athletic 7-footers in NBA history.
Give me the wingspan of 2 bald eagles, please.
Yes.
Let me be that.
Can you do that for me? That just doesn't happen.
It's not a thing.
So you have these guys that are like, I want to be, the best. And it's like, you might be the greatest scorer. You might be this. But you're never going to change the game.
It's not as attainable as it was. Like,
Steph Curry has changed the game more than LeBron is.
Yes. I don't disagree.
LeBron's a better player,
of course,
but Steph Curry has changed the game more than LeBron.
Yes, I see. My thing with all the current NBA players is that, like I said, it is completely offense all the time. It does not seem like there is a dynamic of an offensive.
But it's hard to play defense on a guy that's going to shoot from 25 feet out.
He'll shoot from anywhere.
It
doesn't matter.
Like, he doesn't hit.
Well, and not only that, but like, I don't know, I was younger.
Close
when very close, when the Bulls were the super team, if you will, right? I don't even think that the Bulls were a super team like they have built around Steph Curry and the Warriors. Like, that team
fought every year. So when they say like, oh, Jordan's the greatest, it's like, if you watch those series, Jordan never went undefeated in the playoffs.
No.
They were scrapping through and beating teams on pure will sometimes.
And I think that
there was teams that had better, more talented guys.
I think that has to do with the balance of the league back then also, because
there was a lot of really bad teams.
There were, but there was I think there was a bigger crop of good teams than there are right now. Like, you have. No, you don't think so?
No, because the thing was is they didn't have a lot of talent. The league now, because of the league's transformation, because of guys like Michael Jordan, and the decline of football and everything else, basketball is the go-to sports. Before, you would have some of your greatest athletes win football.
Right.
before you'd have some of your greatest athletes going to baseball.
Sure.
Now, it is almost all of the greatest athletes, like just pure athletic talent, going straight to basketball.
Right.
Your longevity is better. Your everything's just it's a higher end. And if you can't make it in basketball, you become football tight end.
Play it all.
Just go, okay.
Doesn't matter.
Just,
Sure.
I couldn't.
Unless you're Greg Oden, because then you can't play for shit.
Well, yeah, but that's knee injuries. He would have been good had it not been for knee injury. Like whatever, injury aside. But if you think of like Antonio Gates, was a really good Division III basketball player, really really good, but he was never going to play in the NBA. But as a 6'6" tight end or 6'6" forward that played really good Division III, I'm surprised. Like, I would love to see LeBron play fucking tight end.
Sure.
Can you imagine that? Because he's still one of the fastest guys.
Well, I mean, he's got the hands.
Yeah, his hands are giant. Like he could wrap his hands around a football.
Right.
So I mean, even like at the end of his career, all I thought was like, why wouldn't like the Dolphins pick up Shaq?
Right.
And just be like, you're our goal line tight end. You know.
Just run and put your fucking hands up.
Take 2 steps. Yeah. Step in the end zone and put your hands way up. Nobody's gonna be able to guard you. Like you know, and then it's. What are you gonna do? Cut your knees out from under you?
I mean, they could try.
Yeah, you're just giving up first. You know.
Yeah. Right.
First
at that
goal
point,
for the one.
You're just gonna take Shaq out and be real mad.
And if you have first and goal for the 1, unless you're the Seattle Seahawks, you're probably gonna run the ball.
Yep. Hand the fucking ball off.
Old bull.
Yep.
Old bull.
Well, but still relevant.
I think so.
Very relevant.
I don't. You know what? There's probably a lot of people who are like, "What are you talking about?"
Not a chance.
You don't think
that is one of the maybe the most infamous plays of all time.
Yes, but it's an old pull still. I think.
I know, man. No, not at all. That's a good pull. I used that.
I know, yeah.
I used it tonight. Just hand on the rock.
Just hand
on the rock.
You know
That's why I passed the ball so much.
You should have.
See what happens when I pass the ball?
It's not good.
It's not good. I lose games.
You lost. I lost essentially 2 games.
And one of them being the Seattle SuperSonics.
Yeah.
That is there's your connection right there.
Look at that.
Just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Seattle is not good.
No, it's not good at all. I don't know. I love the LeBron MJ debate. I will always be an MJ mark.
But it's always 2 different debates. That's the thing. Everybody just automatically goes, who's the greatest? And when you go, it depends what your version of the greatest is. Because realistically, yes, the greatest.
You're going stat. Yeah, if there's stat wise, then you have to take into consideration everything else.
Yeah, and
but
LeBron's longevity would have not been the same in Jordan's era because he would have been knocked around a lot more. They built guys like Charles Oakley existed at that time. Charles Oakley was not the kind of guy that yes, LeBron would have got by him once.
Maybe twice if he was lucky.
Maybe twice. But can you imagine
Oakley would have knocked him on his ass.
Can you imagine LeBron going to the hole? And what's he going to do? What's he going to do if somebody knocks him on his body? Yeah, they started a fight, but they let him fight back.
Yep.
They let him do all
Didn't
that
matter.
Stuff. Your body broke down more. You know, you had guys, I mean, which shows you, how good Jordan was. They played as long as he did. In probably the hardest... One of the harder eras to play the game because of the way the game
the physicality.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at those 2 Pistons back-to-back wins, back-to-back, NBA championships, and even their early 2000 championship, they were a physical, aggressive team. You can't be that anymore. You just can't. Everything's.
And that's almost in every sport, really. I mean, everything is so much touchier and a little bit more hands-off. They're trying to protect everybody, and I understand that part, but...
I mean, you're trying to protect your investment, but the problem... And this is where the problem for me goes, is that... I understand the superstars being important. Sure. I completely get that.
For multimedia, at the end of the day, a lot of it comes down to... what
you want to make money.
Court.
You make money off your athletes.
Right.
I get that. But people follow the team regardless who the players are if you have a good franchise. So if you make a good argument that you can get rid of not Michael Jordan, whatever.
Sure.
So let's say the Anthony Davis. Right. The New Orleans hasn't been there long enough to develop a following for their basketball team. Pistons has sold out. The Pistons are garbage. They're not bad, but whatever. But
they have been garbage recently.
But Cleveland was never good. They never had a following. And the only reason they had a following late was because LeBron. And, they talked about it when LeBron left the first time, that there was like hundreds of millions of dollars lost in the downtown area because it brought in so many people just to watch LeBron. That is when the star is bigger than the team, and that's not a good thing for an owner because then you're going, oh man, we lost our star. What are we gonna do?
Right.
That's never good.
You're transcending the game of basketball in multiple ways. Some of them being very bad.
Yeah. Well, and that's why adversely, baseball's fine.
Right.
Because Cubs are sold out when Cubs are shit.
But Cubs are sold out because of the Cubs.
No, and that's what I'm saying,
yeah.
though. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yes, Chris Bryant is great, but you're not selling out Wrigley because of Chris Bryant.
No.
You're selling it out because
and
it's
the same
fucking
thing
Wrigley.
when they talk about, like, oh, Bryce Harper, is he going to go? It doesn't matter where he goes.
Yeah.
Like, the teams aren't going to change. Phillies are going to have the same attendance, essentially. If the Phillies are winning, people are going to show up. And Philadelphia sucks for sports teams. I mean, they're passionate, whatever, but they don't care. Like, they care if you're winning, and then they hate you if you lose. That's not a true passionate
fan base.
It's not a fan base. It's like saying, like, oh, well, we don't care about you, man. It's like, well, what, you know.
What more do you want?
New York Knicks fans are truly fans.
They're there thick and thin.
They've been there through all of it. Lakers fans are whoever's popular.
Yep.
But if you think of the teams that they will do well regardless of who's there, people go to Knicks games. Why? Because
it's the Garden, motherfucker.
It's the Garden.
You go to the Garden.
You go to the Garden. You go to the Garden. And the
and
Knicks
I don't
are
mean
bigger
the
than
club
anything.
over here. I mean
yes.
the Garden.
Well, and the other thing is, if you win a championship with the Knicks now, that's why if you're an athlete or one of the players, go to the Knicks.
Well, and I think a lot of it comes down to that. Whenever I think about free agents and where they're going to go, I think about, okay, where are they going to leave? Like, where are they going to go with and leave a bigger mark? When LeBron is a free agent over the summer, I thought that where he should go was the Clippers, because as a Laker, you're always measuring up to who? Kobe. Well, but yes, Kobe Bryant is the most recent person, so you're going to get compared to Kobe. You're going to get compared to everybody. I mean,
well, and you have a GM that's a bigger name in that town than you'll ever be.
Because he owns two of this town's sports teams. Or stock in both of them anyway.
Yeah.
So, but so you
yeah,
go there, okay.
When you're second fiddle to a guy who can walk in anywhere.
He beat AIDS, motherfucker. He beat AIDS! Of course he can!
He paid it off. Don't get me wrong.
Genie Buzz sucked it out of him. So you could you go to the Clippers, because Golden State is already set. Who do the Clippers have? When you think of a Clipper,
who's the greatest Clipper of all time?
Who's the greatest Clipper of all time?
Blake Griffin.
Okay, and how big of a measuring stick is that? Not at all.
Well, and that's the thing. You win a championship with them, and you're forever known as their greatest.
And that's what I'm saying.
Cleveland, LeBron's the greatest player they'll probably ever play in Cleveland.
Ever have. So if you want to go play in LA so badly, that's why I said go to the Clippers. Let the Clippers be smart. Keep Blake Griffin. Try to get CP3 back. And if they would have kept that team they had, 5 years ago when they were close to the finals, I mean, you add another piece to that, they're there, baby. They're there. And so I thought, for someone like LeBron, if that is what he's chasing, is another piece of his legacy.
And go to a coach that's a
good fucking coach.
Like a coach,
really good coach.
He's got the Clippers in what?
Yeah.
In the West right now?
And they're not great.
And there's nobody on that
Nope.
team.
And
I think they called me the other day.
They needed someone to say,
Nate.
Are you the new Brian Scalabrine? Is that what's happening right now?
Hey, we got some injuries. And
we need a big man.
It's like, hey,
I can post up and not move. Great.
I got a Monday through Friday, man. I'm pretty
really
set.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be doing this 10-day stuff.
Really can't do this shit away from the house.
I really.
Can I fly in and fly out the same day?
So I texted no.
Yeah,
it was pretty nice. I politely said no. I'm sorry.
Did they give you like an almost sign-on bonus? A free T-shirt.
Yes, it was like signing out for a trucking company. It was like a $2,000 sign-on.
Yeah,
bonus.
right.
Like,
right.
Yeah, no,
here's a couple extra bucks. Thanks for trying out. See you later.
Thanks for trying out.
We'll see you down the road.
Like, can you shoot a three? I was like, I can shoot as many threes as you want me to shoot.
We didn't ask the right question. I can shoot anything. Whatever you want me to shoot, I'll do it.
Shoot half quarters?
Yeah, whatever. All day.
All day, son.
I'll stand on the post and shoot it from there.
Half court.
I'll go 3 quarters.
The good side. I'll stand on the good side. I don't want to get overmatched.
Right. I'm not trying to play that.
I know how to play the game.
Yeah. I have knowledge at least.
I played it before.
I played a couple times. Clearly, I did not get any calls from anybody because I got beat 3 different times with 3 different
definitely,
teams.
the ref was not on your side.
Well, usually not in this era.
No, you were
paid off.
I think there is So we're just watching. It's
Yeah.
not a highlight, thank God.
This is the computer playing.
There's a ref immediately, and then there's no
No
longer
ref at all.
There's but like, isn't there a ref when you do the tip off?
Yeah,
And then it's gone.
it's gone.
Yeah.
He can't even get paid that much.
Nintendo only licensed the referee logo for so long. It was either put in a real referee or it was going to be Mario again. They decided, well, it's the NBA. We should probably put in a real referee.
Did they have the game first? They didn't say ahead.
Yeah.
NBA team. Yeah. I heard it was better.
It was.
It
It ran
better
better.
gameplay and everything.
Yeah, it ran better.
A
Way
lot of
better.
that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like the
Better players too. I think they had different lineups.
Different lineup. Yeah, it was all kinds of different lineups. It's like Sega versus Nintendo when it comes to Aladdin. The Sega Aladdin is better.
God, you know what? I just looked at the Boston Celtics and they had D. Brown
Oh wow.
and Robert Parrish, which is the weirdest two.
It's a pretty
people.
fun combination.
This game,
I don't.
Robert
Yeah, I
Parrish
don't know.
is still playing in '92.
Yeah,
Was this '91?
I think it was 91.
Still,
Either way.
you know D. Brown, right?
No D Brown. I know
You know
Parrish.
who D. Brown is?
I know D Low Brown.
No, well, different. Yeah. D. Brown, slam dunk contest winner.
Oh.
He dabbed it. He dabbed the slam dunk.
He dabbed?
He dabbed. You can look it up. Oh yeah, like a two.
From how long? This is in 91 he dabbed?
92, he dabbed a slam dunk. If you look at it now, you go, oh my
Oh,
God.
he dabbed.
He originally dabbed a
No
slam
idea
dunk.
what a dab was though, did he?
No clue. But literally, he did he did.
Arm out, dropped one of those.
That's how he dunked it. He, you know,
Just dabbed all the way down.
blindfolded with his
Oh.
own arm.
In 2019, you call that you dab dunked.
You know what? And I think he got 50.
No.
I think I got 50 points for that.
No.
He was short.
Next episode, what we should do is find a way to rewatch old dunk contests
And just
grade
see how
them ourselves.
bad it was.
And grade them ourselves.
I will get all of the clips. I will get all of them.
It would
and we
be-
will stream them.
it would
I will
be
put them
so
on a
great.
disc.
Yeah.
Because I have a burner.
Yep.
I'm not bragging.
Yeah. Listen, it's not 1998 anymore.
No.
A lot of people have
it's
those.
a DVD burner.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant just like a
Oh, sorry.
stovetop.
Sorry. Light scribe.
Oh,
I don't
nice
know.
one.
How
Dual
to-
layer? Dual layer?
Probably.
Blu-ray?
I
HD DVD?
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Yeah?
That's my HD.
How's your Laserdisc game?
I've always wanted to, I always make this joke as I want to put an in-dash laser disc in my car. Just
I want to
just
own a
have, like,
Laserdisc
one-
just to have one Laserdisc. I don't have not a single one.
I was in Philadelphia and we were at like this thrift shop.
But were you born and raised?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Playground? Were you at a playground by chance?
No, but I did have pretty kicking sneaks on. I
Oh,
was,
okay.
my sneaker game was
Pretty-
garbage actually at the time. But no, I was so I'm in this little thrift shop,
Right.
and we're just now looking through some stuff, and they actually had Laserdisc, and they had the complete Star Wars collection,
Shut up.
and I really thought about buying it, and they only wanted like $10.
Yeah, that would have been a must buy.
I was like,
I'm pretty sure-
and that was before the re-release. with
all
putting
special
Java-
edition
with
shit.
putting
Digital.
Java in there.
All the digital shit.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
gonna add people.
Yeah, we're just gonna do everything we can to make this look like shit.
Hey, guess what? We're gonna add Java.
Yeah, sure.
Why?
Well, why not?
Why?
You're asking the wrong question. George Lucas asks, why not?
Yeah.
We're gonna put all these weird fucking spaceships in here. Why not?
Why didn't he just add Howard the Duck to everything?
You know what? Howard the Duck coming back.
Yeah,
It's a TV show.
It's Smith's.
It's a Kevin Smith show.
It's Kevin Smith's show.
Yeah, it's a Kevin Smith show.
Do you think they're the same voice actor?
I would doubt it, but they are bringing back Leah Thompson.
Thompson.
Yeah, Leah Thompson coming back.
Is she doing the same hair?
She didn't say.
Big hair?
I hope so.
That was prime Leah Thompson.
Prime Leah
Before
Thompson.
Carolina.
Yes. Prime.
Prime. The what was it? She was that, and then I don't know.
Back to the Future. Same lady, right?
I think so.
The mom, right? His mom? Isn't that Leah Thompson? Back to
I
the
think
Future
so.
mom. Yeah, Michael J. Fox's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, same lady.
When she tries to bang him.
Yeah, that happened.
Sexy.
Calvin Klein.
Just, I've never. Can you imagine? Yeah. What a turn! What a turn that movie be.
Listen, if there was ever like a crazy reveal in a
Was
movie,
it like Oedipus complex? Is that what that's called? like he just bangs his mom.
yeah, just all of a sudden you wake up, you know, you're back before you were
And
around.
not only that, here's the thing. Like, this is something that always threw me off is that she's in. So he fixes the past,
right?
It makes the future better.
Yep. Well,
Ish.
he makes it happen.
Whatever.
He makes them have
Yeah, but
sex so he's alive.
Yeah, no. So he stays alive, whatever. You know. and I'll tell you a side story here in a second.
All right.
But so she sees him,
Uh-huh.
who's him,
Uh-huh.
and then she has him, who's him,
Uh-huh.
and she thinks
Nothing of it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Not a
Like-
chance.
Like, I remember a guy that
This
stayed at
happened.
my house that fell out of a tree
Yeah. Who
that looked,
just like this asshole?
looked exactly like my son. Like, wouldn't you think that would ever hit later?
You would think
That would be the whole, hey, when you go to the future, make sure no one
I think
sees
he's wearing
you.
the same clothes.
Gotta be.
Like, when he comes back.
Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Like, he's wearing the exact same stuff that he fell in the tree.
Right.
Nothing.
Must have been all the cigarettes.
It had to have been all the cigarettes.
But she didn't smoke in this.
and
when
then
he
once
came
they
back.
got to the big, yeah.
Well, like I said, it had to have been
She was way faster.
Similar-
She was, like, way better. When
right.
She,
She
when he
wasn't
came back.
like, oh, here's your cake from your uncle. He's in jail, but
Now, Christopher Glover probably would have just ignored it. He's probably like, I don't know, that creepy fucker. He's probably just like, I don't give a shit.
His laugh in that movie is just iconic.
He's
It's
so
good.
creepy.
He's real weird, but it's real good.
No, so one of the things we always talk about is like, different sexual relationships you can have with a woman. There's all kinds of different terms. One of the ones I had made up, which I still think is a great one, is called, I gave her the old Biff Tannen.
Sure, okay. Yeah.
It's where you find a single mother with kids, you put a picture of the kids on the headboard, and you fuck her until the kids disappear. The old Biff Tannen.
The old Biff Tannen.
Mm.
I like that they go out of their way to get a picture of the kids. That might be the best part.
You're generally going to assume you're doing it in her place. The kids are probably already. There's probably a picture
Just
in there.
grab the picture on the way
grab the
out of the
picture.
bedroom, slap that bitch right there, and just hope for the best.
Just go until you
just
start
go until
seeing
you
them
can't go no
fade
more,
out.
yeah.
That's when you know you've
When
done
they
it
start
right.
losing their legs, that's when things are going the right way.
That's when you're like, what happened to those kids in that picture? Like, oh, I Biff Tannen them
I
out.
fucking Biff Tannen that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my favorite new.
Yeah.
Old, new, whatever you want to call
old
it. New to
sex-
you.
Yeah, very new to me.
Yeah, it's like,
It got me.
was it reruns? NBC reruns. Like,
Right.
if you haven't seen it, it's new to you.
It's definitely new to me.
So yeah, it's
We were at the bar the other night, and this is an inconsequential conversation, but we're listening to these guys talk, and somebody yelling out, "Hey man, you remember who that person was? They were talking to me. I think they were on the school board. What was their name?" And it's like, "Oh man, I don't remember the name." Oh, you know what? It was Barry McCockiner, and I had not heard Barry McCockiner. That had me rolling pretty good. I have.
That's a good one.
That is a good one,
It's a
right?
solid
It's
one.
a solid one. The one that I've heard the most is Hugh G-Rection. Huge erection.
That's like those old books that back in
All the joke books.
Under, or was it Yellow River by I.P. Freely? Under the Bleachers by Seymour Butts.
Oh sure, yeah. Just
kinda-
bullshit.
Yeah, just
bullshit.
Stupid things like
Yeah,
that's
the-
dates.
The huge erection, good. But then when I heard Barry McCockiner, that was pretty. Barry McCockiner, real good. I would like to meet a Barry McCockiner. Would be really happy to know a friend named Barry McCockiner.
There is a city clerk here in the state of Iowa, and it just blows my mind. Her name is Barb Barrick.
Barbaric.
Barbaric.
Is she just a beast?
It is hard for me to call her.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
I'm
sure
just
it is. Is Miss Barrick there?
Can I speak to Barbaric? Barbaric. She's not. I can't imagine she's not watching.
She might be though. Hello.
She might be. I don't know.
Miss.
I got. Do you marry into that? You have to know.
You got to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of those where you just go, you knew what. Keep your name.
Yeah. Do a hyphen.
Yeah.
Hyphen the shit.
Hyphen the shit out of that.
I don't. Why the fuck would you go Barbaric?
I love it.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
Would you love it?
Iconic. Fuck yeah. But then,
Or-
hold on. Derrick Barrick doesn't sound so good. It's not a very good name.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm
work for
so
me.
glad my first name and last name don't match.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be brutal.
Derrick Barrick would just be real bad.
Just the worst.
I've met a young lady by the name of Danielle, and then her last name I believe was Danielle or Danielle Daniels.
Danielle Daniels. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, how do you live?
Very poorly apparently. It's a rough way to go. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not my fault.
Didn't you know that?
Yeah, I only knew their first name.
I-
Knew instantly. Had to marry.
I just said this is the man I want to be.
John Daniels. Wow, what a fuck up you had. Just hyphen the shit.
Daniels. Is there a way we can change that?
Can we get an extra D in there somewhere?
Dude,
The Daniels.
Daniels.
A couple of L's in there, maybe.
Any way you could stutter your way through that last name?
Can we use your middle name? What's your middle name? Dan.
Yeah.
John Dan Daniels.
John Dan Daniels.
Perfect.
Daniel. No, Dan Danielson.
Yeah, Dan Danielson is the right
Dan
name.
Danielson.
That's who I want to marry.
Oh, that guy's a.
What a piece of work.
Why would you just call him the Danielson the second? Like
Dan Danielson.
the son of Daniel, so he uses it.
Yeah. Nope, Dan Danielson.
Dan Danielson.
Perfect. That's all it is.
My middle name is Daniel, but my first name is Nathan, and I always ask my parents like I want to make sure like you guys didn't.
You weren't trying to call me.
Well, because they would call him Dan.
Nothing with it.
Oh, I just got like
You
well,
killed
murder. But that's like you know, oh this is how you murder your parents. Okay.
Yeah. No. I the
Every once in Menendez shit, be going.
got it.
Got it.
I knew exactly what I should do.
Well, I know exactly what I should.
Should do, right? Yeah. Get caught, motherfucker.
You have to wonder how many people watch all those crime stories and go, well, you just don't do this.
You're just taking notes. It's just
taking notes.
The wife loves the murder mystery or the murder podcast right now. You know, they're all hot. True crime podcasts are hot.
Oh
yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. So she was telling me about a show that she listened to today about the 17-year-old kid who killed his parents. It's a true story. Took a claw hammer to his mom while she was on the computer, and then the dad ran in. He claw hammered that motherfucker to death and threw their bodies in the garage. Also, they could have a party. Also, he could have a party at home. He murdered his parents. And he took selfies with his dead parents. What the fuck? I asked her, why the fuck do you listen to this shit? That shit creeps me out just hearing stuff like that. Could you, like, I wish we could go back to the era where I didn't have to hear stories like that.
Yeah, you'd be like, honey, can you take that back?
Yeah, just, you know what? Take that back to the library and never return.
Well, and here's the
never
scary
return.
part.
You just never bring it back.
You know, when you hear about people listening to stuff like that, all you can think is,
Are you planning something?
hey,
That's
honey.
what I asked her.
Hey.
There's no claw hammers around the house, is there?
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, I got rid of all of the tools in the house.
All the tools in the
Nail
house.
gun, it's gone.
Yeah.
Hammer, nope. Nails, long gone.
Like, nail gun. Nope,
Yeah,
she watched.
nope, yeah, it's
She
gone.
watched Lethal Weapon 2. Can't have a nail gun in the house. Oh Jesus!
Gotta
Like,
practice my best
all
Mel
you-
Gibson.
You
Yeah.
just think of every movie in which that was used as a weapon. It's like
Yeah,
playing
anything
Clue with
possible.
your wife.
I just look at Hellraiser and get scared because I know what's going to happen to me.
Like, oh man, okay. Well, I can't let her do it with a candlestick.
Yeah,
and
The rope's gone. Let's
My
see
house
what
is
else.
Big enough to have it in the observatory.
The pool. I guess I better pull the water out of
full
that.
There was
No.
there was a billiards.
There was a billiards
Billiards
room.
room.
There was a garage. There was what'd you say? You said a conservatory, right?
Conservatory.
There was was it like a green room?
Yeah, it was so
Like,
weird, but yeah, all those things like rich people shit.
Oh yeah, real rich people. Like
Super
real
rich people.
rich motherfuckers.
Yeah, like I have the wing of the house.
Yeah. Left wing, right wing. Look, I've got this underground stairwell.
Now, motherfucker, I got front and back.
Yeah. I don't even have a back. I just have a front.
I have a front of my
I have a
house.
front and a basement.
I have a front and a basement, and the basement's part of the front.
Yeah, right.
It's actually one. It's like a run-on sentence. My house is
Unless
one
you're
run-on
about
sentence.
unless you're about 4'2", the basement doesn't really exist anyway. I put the kids down there to run around. That's really what I do. It's mostly a big kennel down there, is what I think.
Oh man.
Dog water. I think the laundry might be down there. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I went down there.
Oh.
Scary news. But yeah, that true crime shit freaks me the fuck out.
No. And well, and then every time you hear something, you're like, truth really is stranger than fiction. Like,
Yeah.
I came up with this movie. It was like, I saw that shit down in Florida last week.
Yeah, I watched somebody murder somebody. Like, it's like the bath salt thing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Why you-
This man was eating somebody's face.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Walking Dead thing. No, it happened. Here's the video. Oh, great.
Great. This
Love
is
it.
gonna be fun. Well,
This
and
is
even
a great
that, and
time.
now with social media being a thing, people are like, I killed a guy on Facebook Live. Like,
What the fuck, dude?
what makes you think of that? Like, how crazy are you?
Listen, yeah, like I've thought about doing some pretty crazy shit, but crazy isn't ridiculous and people would make fun of me. Not to go to prison for the rest of my life.
But I don't even care about the prison part. That means you have no like regard for other people's lives.
There's
that's-
nothing happening other than
That's
murder.
Cool.
Real. I mean, not
That
even
is-
Cocoa Bugs. That's just
That is just cool.
That's
Yeah,
just some fucking cuckoo shit.
Yeah, you're just
That's
like,
some here's Johnny type shit.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna axe down the door and fuck your world up.
yeah. And then I always think like, one of my things I always relationship advice type things.
Oh sure.
Like, you know, you should never go to bed angry.
Yep. Right.
Like, always a very, very solid fight. And if she's angry, you should never go to bed first.
Right. Ever.
That's what you just said.
The
You
couch
just
is there for a reason. This
Yeah.
lovely couch.
You're like, no,
Sleep
honey,
on this.
Hey, I just gotta do something over here. You know, she's pissed. And
Yeah.
So you just go. Once she falls asleep, one, if you go into that bed, do not wake her up.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you fall asleep, you dead.
Yep.
You don't die. Like, I don't know what I did.
I was told that I should sleep on the couch recently. I did not listen, and I definitely paid the price for that one. Which was, listen.
Deservedly had to sleep on the couch.
I'm gonna sleep in my bed. It's my bed, and then I got yelled at for sleeping on my bed. So I mean, whatever. I shot my shot. I clearly passed the ball instead of shooting. And,
Yeah.
wound up on the couch.
No, I think this is a good idea.
That's a
I
great
think with
idea.
2 seconds
I'm
left, the
gonna
best
pass
idea.
this, and I'm gonna hope for the
I'm
best.
not a notoriously good shooter. I'm a foot away.
This layup sounds way too hard.
Yes.
Please take this rock.
I'm sorry. I just
Too much stress. I need to give you this ball.
That is the most notoriously unclutch.
Right. It really is. Listen.
Is
If there's one thing I've been known for, it is my unclutchness.
oh,
It's what I've been fantastic
still
at.
just watching all these guys go by.
I know.
I
You know,
get
these are
Tim
pretty good
Hardaway, Chris Mullin.
These are really good animations for 90. What did I say? 91.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This was like one of the first games to.
Really incorporate like
Yeah.
picture to, a video game conversion.
I mean, obviously, it's only in these screens.
Right.
The
Well, yeah.
game.
In the halftime screen when one of the Grants slam dunks it.
One of the grands.
One of the
What is
Scottie
the other
Pippen. We never looked.
Shemp.
It's got.
I'm going with Shemp.
It's got to be Shemp.
It's the other Grant brother.
One of the Grants.
One of the Grants.
One of the goggled Grants.
It's Harvey. It's Harvey.
Harvey Birdman.
No, it was actually Harvey Grant.
Was
No,
it Harvey Grant? Is that a real deal?
Yeah. No, I just remembered it
It's
because I'm old
split second.
and I just remember that shit.
Split second, as in 20 minutes ago when we were playing the game. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
you
but
got
always
there.
get that stuck in the back
But
of
you
your head.
got
You're like,
there.
who is this?
But you got there.
And you know what? They beat you.
They sure did. Everyone beat you.
Everyone beat
It's
you.
not a surprise. I am the town bicycle.
Derrick Coleman and Kenny Anderson. I don't know. You don't know either. Well, Derrick Coleman.
Derrick Coleman, I know that name.
Yeah. Mark Price.
Mark Price, I know.
Brad Doherty. You know what? And you might remember from something else. He does NASCAR.
Who does?
Brad
Doherty?
Brad Doherty. Yep.
No,
He does. Well,
Sure.
it's relevant now.
relevant
Like
now.
he does commentary.
Mark Price, wasn't he a coach recently?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I feel like he was a coach recently.
Now I watched is it one of those SB Nation things on them? It was like Mark Price, Brad Doherty, Larry Nance,
Oh, sure.
and they were averaging like 132 points a game or something like it was something ridiculous. Then they got beat by the Bulls
Because the Bulls. Right.
because Craig Elo was somehow in the game, and you're going, why would you put Craig Elo
What
on
in the
any-
world are you doing?
Sorry, Craig, if you're watching.
Listen.
We
Probably still a sore subject. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Listen, I'm okay with that. I'm taking the blame.
bust in here like the Kool-Aid.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like, what are you doing in Des Moines? Like, I don't know where else to go.
Some asshole uttered my name 3 times.
Yeah.
I showed up.
Yeah, don't ever say Craig Elo into
Elo
a mirror
3 times.
3 times.
It doesn't work for
Oh
anybody.
no.
I'm so sorry, Craig. Don't be mad. It's not good.
Craig Elo. You know what's weird? Because he probably only played like 5 years in the NBA, but he still made more money than 5 years than I'll ever make in my lifetime.
Yep, absolutely.
The guy made $5 million.
Great. Invested all of it. Probably still raking that shit.
Well, that or he's just signing autographs to the Jordan scoring on him.
Yeah.
Like where it's just him in the back. He's like, yeah, signed by Craig. It's kind of like the Buckner.
Yeah.
Like he'll sign the
Yep.
picture of him missing the ball. Like,
Yep. Who cares?
Or it was Mookie Wilson who hit it. I think it
Yes.
was so Mookie Wilson signs that picture. It's like, dude,
You don't want that signature. Here's mine.
You want Buck? I have a Buckner ball at work.
Do you really?
Yeah, of course. Not signed by. I mean, it's signed by him, but I didn't
Right,
get it
you
from
didn't
him.
get it from him.
No, I bought it from a charity auction. So it was a. Yeah, my office is ridiculous. You walk in, you go, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen." Because I'm nothing. Like but I sold my house, moved in here, and I didn't have any place to put all my sports memorabilia. So I have, what is it, a 2003 3 Dallas Mavericks autographed basketball.
Sure.
I have on the wall. I have Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I have my Hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4.
Yep.
My Jake the Snake.
I like that your sports memorabilia so far is mostly wrestling.
I'm just going around the wall. And then I have my Mick Foley.
Okay.
And then you go next to that, and then I have a signed Infinity Gauntlet by the Russo brothers.
I need the story here.
So I,
If there's a story here.
but because of the last political, I guess, turnstile that would have been like last August,
Sure.
September, whatever. It's in Morrow. Eddie Morrow was running for, I believe, local Congress or whatever, state representative or whatever. And in running, his sister is married to Nick Russo.
Shut up.
Or Joe Russo. Joe.
Gotta be Joe.
Joe. So Joe's there. Shows up to the
Rally or
the
whatever it
event,
is.
but I got invited, so I was like, oh cool, I'll go, whatever. So they had like 2 fundraising, so I was like, okay. So I got in the thing it had I also bought a poster. So I have an autographed Infinity War poster by both of them. That's upstairs that I haven't done anything with.
Sure.
It's just sitting upstairs. I should probably frame it, but it's just rolled
It's
up.
there.
I got,
You gotta roll that shit.
yeah, I know, but I got the Infinity Gauntlet signed
Right.
on the gauntlet,
Right.
and then I got an Iron Spider,
Okay.
and then one other one, but I gave another one. I gave both the little ones, the pop figures.
Sure.
Those I gave away.
Right.
Whatever, but yeah. So, but it was like I think it cost me like $175 total.
That's fucking.
But the gauntlet was what I wanted.
The gauntlet.
Like everybody was
The
getting
gauntlet's where it's at.
like there was like a toy shield. And people were like, I want the toy shield. I'm
You're like, nope.
no.
I want the fucking
gauntlets. And
bitch.
the gauntlets on the wall.
That's pretty dope.
I have a Magic Johnson USA jersey autographed, which isn't bad.
Did you clean the AIDS off of it?
It wasn't gaming.
Oh.
Whew.
No.
That's close.
It was
That's really close
I'm
for
pretty sure it was a replica. The AIDS are also a replica.
I was gonna say, is it a replica or replicant?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford in there?
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe.
So I have that. I have an Ernie Els.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I
know Ernie.
Peter Jacobs.
I don't know, Peter.
Peter Jacobs, and if you ever play Golden Tee,
Okay, yes.
he does the voice for Golden Tee. He's
Got
also plays on the senior tour for golf, and then he was a PGA golfer.
Okay.
I have my.
He come around for like the Principal Charity Classic and stuff?
Yeah, he'll do that too.
Sure.
I have my Jerry Rice helmet.
Oh, wow.
Christopher Titus.
Okay.
Louis C.K., which kind of doesn't hold as much weight as it used
Listen,
to.
we saw Louis C.K. before all that allegation and all the
It was
admission
a long
stuff.
time, yep.
We saw him in Kansas City. Very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny man.
Saw him down there, and then I saw him here at the Funny Bone. And that's why I have a Funny Bone glass.
His morals maybe not so great. His choices maybe not so awesome.
Yeah, but really asking women if you can jerk off in front of them is kind of weird.
Or not asking them and doing it anyway. Also not a great idea.
I think either way. I just don't understand it.
Although, very funny man. Very funny man.
Wrote Pootie Tang.
He did write Pootie
Does
Tang.
not help for his funny.
I love Pootie Tang. I have been a Pootie Tang fan for a while.
It's
As a child, I saw the name Pootie Tang and I said, "Yep."
This is gonna be good.
I was very into African American comedy because I next Friday, How High,
I didn't like Next
Car
Friday.
Wash,
But I did like Friday After Next.
Car Wash with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Not the original.
No, what was the airplane one? There was an airplane one of them too.
Wasn't that How High?
No, How High was Method Man and Redman when they went to college.
No, I know. I'm just.
Oh God, yeah, true. Yeah, sorry. I took it too
That's
literally.
actually more of an airplane joke.
That is more, and it went right over my. The
No,
airplane
it's
did.
fair enough.
Perfectly done.
So,
But yes, I was really into those, into all those comedies. But yep,
straight gangster.
I you know what, I tried
Yeah.
for a very small amount of time and realized
It was weird because when I was just out of when I was at UNI and I subsequently started at Best Buy, unfortunately. I never got out for like 15 years.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
But when I was there, I was fat, like super fat.
Sure.
So I would wear, like, they're like, oh, you wear FUBU stuff. I'm like,
It fits.
That's it.
It
That's
fits.
it. I'm sorry, guys. You know, like whatever. And nobody batted an eye. Like I was like, were you in black culture? It's like, I mean, as much whatever. I enjoy.
Sure.
You know, like
But I like the way the shit fits.
Yeah, like if I go try to buy a Tommy Hilfiger shirt like this, it ain't gonna fit.
It ain't gonna work.
Now
Tommy ain't making this for me.
No. Yeah.
I had some FUBU jeans. I had some FUBU zip-off shorts too.
I actually have we had a 80s or 90s throwback party, and I bought a FUBU jersey. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Oh, I still have it. I literally bought it before we used it. Like,
how much you pay? How much you pay for a FUBU jersey nowadays? $20, maybe 30.
It was vintage though.
Oh, so you're telling me probably $30. I mean, $30 is still respectable.
Yeah, and it was big and beautiful. Love that thing.
I mean, again, that FUBU stuff really good, real hot for about a solid couple of years.
Hot minute, and then he sold it to Walmart, and it went away.
Went way downhill.
Well, it went away. Like you just
They
once
said-
you sell it to Walmart, it's just like
Nope.
they just gave him a crap ton of money, and now he's just rich.
Yep. All that matters.
Is he on Shark Tank?
I want to say he was or
He
is.
was. I don't know.
He is
I
now.
watched the show. I saw reruns every time I ever saw it. So
Yeah, I never watched it live.
yeah, it's like the
newer
creator of
episode.
FUBU, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, what'd you do? Sold to Walmart. Now I'm a billionaire. And you're like,
Great.
smart.
Doing what? I don't know. Throwing money at the wall.
Yeah.
Hoping something sticks.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
I have pickle races. That's it. Just throwing pickles at a window.
I'm
and
just hoping.
Like,
Yeah.
like he's a,
Just seeing what
he's a
happens.
food clerk. And,
10 grand on. I got
Just-
10 grand on
yeah,
the
he's
dotted
just
one.
betting money on it.
Yeah. His own money on his own
It
pickles.
was like Rat Race.
Yeah.
It was all the bets in that movie.
Yeah. Rat Race. That's a terrible movie too.
If you could want, you know what? If we could just watch, and I know it's 10-second clips on whatever. I know it's 10 seconds or whatever it is, but if you could watch just the clips of the bets in that
Yes.
movie, the rest of the movie isn't good.
I don't know, man. There's some pretty
There's
good
some
parts.
funny lines. Prairie Dog in it was the first
Prairie
time I
Dog
heard that.
real good.
Cock Doggies.
Breck Lemire's pretty good in that movie. And Breck Lemire does not get a lot of love. I'm a big Robot Chicken, Seth Green, Breck Lemire. I think he deserves a little more credit for that. But yeah, Rat Race, not a great movie.
Was it Amy? What was her name?
There was a ton of people in that movie.
The blonde girl. She was also in. She went with him in that as well, but she was in Road Trip.
Yeah.
Amy.
Yep. I know who you're talking about.
Amy.
Yep. Amy.
Amy
Sweet.
Amy White Girl.
Nope. Amy White. Amy very blonde lady.
Amy very blonde white girl.
Yep. I don't know what the fuck her name was. I want to say it wasn't.
Amy, whatever her name is, played
Yep.
by Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. There you go. Now you're talking.
Just everybody's played by Scarlett Johansson.
Asian lady, white lady, black lady.
Doesn't matter.
Scarlett
Scarlett Johansson has got you
Doesn't
covered.
matter. Black Widow is Scarlett Johansson. Sure.
Was Black Widow?
Never
what was
been
Black
a-
Widow in Marvel Comics?
A white lady.
Oh, was okay.
Yeah.
So that
Never been a black lady.
Oh, I didn't know.
No,
I didn't know.
no.
Like,
I guess maybe in like an alternate universe. I believe it's always been a white Russian lady.
okay. Well, it makes sense in that case. You're not gonna. Most Russians are gonna be white.
Yes. Most of them.
I gotta imagine that you don't see a whole lot of outside of white. Yeah. Russia. That's the reason why they call it white.
Hold
Russia.
on. Is that Putin calling? I think he's telling you to shut up. He's telling you to stop now.
That is one guy that could actually be watching this.
It's very
He can
possible.
do whatever he wants.
Without telling us. He's probably doing it without being on.
He's watching
yeah,
the seal.
He's literally in here.
Yeah,
He's got a spy cam everywhere. The motherfucker's everywhere.
who are these two Americans talking about me?
What you do with this podcast? Did you drink this beer? No good.
Biff Tannen.
That's a good idea.
I have fucked away many children.
Sir, I don't think you should say that. What's his problem?
What?
In Russia, I fucked the kids.
I've removed many children.
Taking them out to see picture. Physically.
Yeah.
No erase button, just X's.
No one remembers the children.
Brainwashing, very good.
We cut them out of the picture.
and cut them out of real life.
Oh yeah, that's probably getting hacked right now. They're gonna turn
Just
this around.
chopping them up.
There was my career.
Oh,
of
God
not-
damn. I'm never working for Vladimir Putin.
What kind of money is it pay?
Well, you know, good money. Clearly, get you. Hey, listen, you do what he says, President of the United States.
I'm old enough,
And you were born here.
and I was born here.
That's all- you've met
that
the
is-
qualifications.
I've met the qualifications.
It's 2 out of 2. It's
That
more than
is,
Arnold Schwarzenegger can do.
That is an amazingly low bar.
To be the President of the United States, yeah. You should run.
You don't have to have a high school education.
I don't think you do.
This is the least qualification
Yeah,
that you need for any position.
yeah. And you can make
Any
all kinds of
elected
fucked up
position is
decisions.
the most ridiculous thing.
No degrees, no nothing.
You know, the Obama being born here, whatever. I want to see Donald Trump's high school diploma.
I just want to see Donald Trump in high school.
There's got to be a picture.
I'm sure there is.
I don't want to see it.
Nah, I gotta see the hair.
Video.
I gotta see the hair.
It's the same.
It's gotta be the same.
He's been that for even in the 80s. He had the same hair.
Same hair.
He's
Yeah.
been known for his hair.
Well, I mean,
so
you go back to the Home Alone thing. He was the same in Home Alone. Same guy.
yeah, that was what 90.
Second Home Alone would have been 93 or 95.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's
Either way, very weird.
oh man.
This is a show.
This is a show. 145.
Yeah, that was
Live.
good. Live.
You
Live
better
145.
Live 145.
That's a live 145.
145.
Oh man.
That must way longer stuff. Wife's obviously.
Listen, I'm not here to make anybody hate people. I have been told I last a little long.
That's okay. It was fun. I really good time.
Usually by dudes, but I'm just telling you. Listen, it makes no difference to me.
It's really hard to come with a lot of
Once it's dark, it's all the same.
It all feels.
It's all the same.
I'm gonna go with
Putin
no.
told me that.
Putin told me. Putin said.
He said to say that.
He said, yeah, when I'm in those Russian spas. Like,
Yeah. The children
I
are
don't-
very tight.
so here's the thing. We started talking about Putin. Now there's 2 people watching.
Oh wow.
I don't
well,
want to. I don't want to know.
I'm not trying to say anything, but guess what's happening?
I don't want to know. It scares me.
It's the real deal, man.
If it's you, Putin. If it's you.
Oh,
Hello, I'm sorry.
is it me you're looking for?
Well, I
Pop,
remember.
pop, pop.
What was it back in the 80s and 90s? They would be afraid of someone. Like they would say, the government is recording all of these words. So if you say these words or whatever.
Oh, is it specific like words and phrases?
Well, yeah, because like if you were to say like kill the president,
Oh, sure.
it would just automatically just start recording your conversation.
Yeah.
For
Right. Or so they said.
yeah, whatever. They're like, there's just these databases of
Yeah.
whatever, and I'm just like,
And
on what?
There's
Like,
so much technology in 1984 that you said the phrase "kill the president," the phone line
And-
just light the fuck up.
and
on
they just
fire.
light up, and like there's someplace in Colorado is now recording.
Some lady's moving fucking pins around, and
Ah.
she's like, "I'm trying to connect them to the FBI."
Yeah, so yeah, whatever. So I'm just
Getting
like,
paid $4 an hour to do it.
now we was like, oh, kill Putin. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
imagine
tw-
he's probably.
Twitch.tv/Poundtown Media. Kill Putin.
Yeah, he's coming on right
He's
now.
right there. Yeah,
He's
he's
just-
gonna come
he
up on the
Skypes
screen.
in.
Yeah. What did you say? Nothing.
I don't even know the time difference.
Yeah, I no idea. It's got to be like morning. He's probably waking up watching this. What's happening. We are.
I would like to find a random Twitch channel.
Yes. Press
Just-
randomize.
Just randomize. I want
Yeah.
something. You know what? Because I think right now it says we're playing like Techno Super Bowl, which is why people probably
Sure.
jump-
Yeah. Because who wasn't? I mean, listen. It's still Super Bowl. It's still Super Nintendo games. It's not Tecmo, but it's better.
Yeah, I should have switched the game. 'Cause
That's
I think we would have had at least 3 people on.
Well, you know what? Maybe 4.
If this was actually a person, which I gotta imagine it isn't. If this was a person, they are in it for the long haul.
And you know what? I appreciate it.
I do. I think I'm gonna get a.
Give him a.
Just give him a clap. I still don't think it is. Which is weird because I'm logged in as myself, and if I'm watching myself, I don't know how that counts as one person watching me.
That sounds like a deeper question that you're gonna have to lay down and talk
I'm
about.
gonna
If
have
you're watching yourself,
Yeah.
that sounds like a.
And I'm watching it.
we're
Like,
gonna-
it doesn't show me.
I
It
don't
says
know.
no recent activity, so there's nothing going on other than it says you're live right now.
We are live still.
So,
It's the real deal. I don't know.
But
There's been people listening or watching. Thank you.
fair enough. Yeah.
been
And for those who are going to be watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
there's easy places to catch us both out. Obviously, Poundtown Podcast. You can go to twitch.com/PoundtownMedia.
Twitch.tv. Twitch.tv /
Twitch.tv/PoundtownMedia. You
Yep.
can go to youtube.com/PoundtownMedia. Facebook.com/PoundtownMedia. You can check out our page there. We'll have updates, links to the YouTube podcast after we get that uploaded. It's going to take a little bit because the show's a little long.
A little long.
That's
what I'm good at.
So fair enough.
Content just generates when I'm around.
It
sometimes.
is very true. So yeah, we're definitely going to be able to put it up there. And then also, Derrick, what do you got going on?
Yeah. So if you want to check out I do a video game podcast. I've been doing a
You
video.
can see the
Yep.
on the screen.
Yeah, the Level Up Show podcast. It's a video game podcast that originated here in Des Moines in 2013. Three of us, myself, my friends Ryan and Ralph, we all do a podcast. They both live in Missouri in the Kansas City and Columbia area now, so we do it through Google Hangout, but we record that live, usually every Thursday, and then I post it seemingly sometime that weekend, depending on how busy my fucking weekend is. But we've been going strong for 6 years. 187 episodes will happen. 187th will be this Thursday. So you can head over to facebook.com/The Level Up Show Podcast, youtube.com/Level Up Show Podcast. I want to say you can head over to our SoundCloud, which is where the podcast is hosted primarily. And that's soundcloud.com/TLUSP. That's TLUSP. We're on iTunes, so if you want to listen to the audio version, that is up there as well. Or if you want to, like you said, watch the video version, it's over there on YouTube. So we talk about video games, news, what we've been playing. We play some games. It's about 2 hours a night, so it's a good time. We do it once a week.
Yeah, fair enough. You're actually we're running shy of your show. So
Yeah, it's right. Like I said, it's right about this. We usually go between 1:45 to 2 hours every week. So it's like I said, it's been a lot of fun for doing this. I'm happy. I'm very excited that I got to come on this show, episode 2. That's you know what. Following Scott, that's a tough act.
It is definitely a tough act. Scott was a little more professional.
He's much more professional. I'm just a jackass,
and rightfully so.
Absolutely,
he's definitely got a lot more to lose.
My image already in the shitter.
Yeah, no, you're
already on the list.
And mine is also.
I brought you with me.
I'm kind of hit and miss. I think certain people are going to be like, we don't want you on camera.
You know what? And more power to them.
I'll just ask the questions. I'll have a little sheet and I'll do the whole true interview.
Absolutely.
And everything thing. So
the informality of it all is the fun part.
Yeah, and it depends who wants to be on there. I can go. You know what? I can go multiple ways.
You know what? Also, something I've done.
Yeah, fair enough.
It just depends on how my mood strikes me.
All right, man. As it is the Poundtown.
That is the Poundtown. We took them there.
That's the first entendre.
Not to be the last.
Not the second entendre, but that's the first entendre.
Not to be the last.
Oh man! Thank you, everybody.
Thanks everyone. We'll see you in Poundtown next time.